Alright, well, a couple of you got the cosplay right. Hello, Evening PJs. Hello, M4. Welcome in. And I think it's time to take a look at the cosplay. Ta-da! It's Suki. Sorry, I think I need to turn up this light. It looks a little dark in here. My bee, guys, my bee. There we go, that's a little better. Hello, everyone. We got some Suki cosplay today. You knew it? Awesome. Well, it was gonna be your second guess. So, today should be very fun. Today is like a double redemption rewards stuff, yay, fun day. Because obviously we have our cosplay. This is the last cosplay. Hello, X-Dragon. Hello, welcome in. Hi. So this is the last cosplay you guys won. When you got all the cosplay roles and stuff. It's crazy. It happened like a month ago. And I'm just now finishing up all the redemptions. But yeah, and today we're also doing some watercolor painting. So I've got my little set of watercolors. I actually got these for, they are used. I got this for a watercolor painting class I took. Oh, I broke it. That's fine, I didn't need the lid anyway. Hello, Ezekiel. What is up? How you doing? But I got this little watercolor painting set for, it was just like a one-time class I did that was just, you know, like the basics of watercolor painting. My hair's doing weird things today. I apologize. But hello. How are you all doing? I am doing pretty good. I've been working on my cosplay, my Hornet cosplay, almost all day today. And I'm very excited about it. It's kind of turning out. This whole thing is very difficult, and I knew it would be. But I don't think I quite knew how difficult. So. But anyway, the like 3D form of the mask is done, and I just ordered a Dremel on Amazon so I can like shave down the pointy bits because they're not quite smooth, you know. But I'm pretty excited about how this is gonna turn out. I need to have it done by the 3rd, September 3rd, so that's 1 week from yesterday, because I'm going to be wearing it to a convention. So it better be done! But I know. Bunny with a Dremel isn't that scary. But Bunny plus power tools equals the bubbles with fire eyes emoji. But yeah, it should be a good time. And so yeah, the Dremel is to shave down like the excess bits of foam. Unfortunately, that's not gonna arrive until Wednesday, which only gives me like 3 more days to actually finish this up. Preemptively orders a fire extinguisher, right? Well, let's, here, I'm gonna switch over to my little, screen I got going here. I got a tripod this time. So maybe I'm petting my tripod, which is why it's bumping. So maybe it won't like, I don't know, I won't keep bumping it like I did last time. Trying to see if this is a good place. Yeah, no, it's fine. Hey, look, it's my headphones. Very nice. This is a fine place, I think, to have my, camera. I don't know, because I'll like do my painting here. Okay, so now the question is, do I turn this on? Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to show you guys the cosplay. I forgot to show you all the cosplay. I always have to stand up and show the whole look. I got the shoes and everything today. But this one's my Suki. I love it, it's fun. I made it for a Halloween costume and then I just keep doing it. So, you know, it's cute. is cute. Alright. So, also, if you guys were interested, scandalous ankles, I know, so scandalous. Let's not even talk about those midriff. But I also have a Tupperware full of water because I figured this would be the thing I would be least likely to accidentally just pick up and take a drink of, because that is an actual concern. But yeah, so I've got a plate. This is for mixing my watercolor paints. Oh no, Fire Nation! Ah! No, it's okay, I'm undercover. Because one of the things I learned from my watercolor painting class is you're not actually supposed to like go straight from the dish. You're supposed to put the dish on like the, I forget what these are actually called. I think it's called a compact or something. I don't know. The paint, you're supposed to like gather some of it and put it like on technically like a palette, but I don't have a fancy painter's palette. So I have a plastic plate. And put it on here, and then you can mix it. And also the wonderful thing about watercolor paints is they just kind of dry out and you can reuse them, which is why you can see I already have 3 colors on here. But you know, if you guys were interested, I still have a little bit of Lego building I can do as well. If we wanted to like paint a little bit and then take like a little break or something, especially because some of the painting techniques I want to try out today require letting the paint dry a bit, you know, and that can take some time. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's, oh, I forgot something. So one of the things I just wanted to talk about really briefly is I have created just a little survey. If you watch my stream and you enjoy my content, or I guess if you don't enjoy my content, but I'm assuming if you're watching, there's a reason. So I'm kind of making the assumption you enjoy my content, or else why are you here? But I've never seen you stream. Man, I mean, me neither. But I created a little feedback survey because as you guys may have noticed recently, I've been trying to like ramp up my stream a little bit, trying out new fun challenges like Lego building and the Serrano pepper thing and different games and like, you know, creative stream, whatever. All in all, I'm just trying to make my stream better, and I want to know what you guys like, essentially. So I will be posting it to the Discord. It's also in my like about page on Twitch. There's just a tiny little thing at the bottom that's like feedback, and the link, it's just like a Google form. It's completely anonymous unless you like want to put your name in there, which would be a little weird, but I mean, I can't stop you. But completely anonymous feedback form that you are welcome to fill out if you'd like to just help me improve my stream. I will also post that to the Discord. Yeah, I think that is the last like technical order of business. So if we wanted to finish the Lego building, we also have the ability to do that. Okay, so I've got my palette. That is little. I missed it like twice. So I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I did purposely make it not very like obvious, because the people that I care about, the ones that I want their opinion, are the people like you, the people who come back to my stream. If somebody just pops on for 2 seconds and like is like, God, this person sucks, and then leaves, that's not the kind of person I want feedback from. They're not my target audience, you know? So, whatever. But Legos will take 12 more hours. I mean, it's just a little bit of Legos left. Just a little bit of Legos. But I got some watercolor paper here. And this is what I did in... Okay, well, that's way too bright. I believe me, there is stuff on this paper. Like, maybe if I shade it. Yeah, look at that. It's like magic. Woo! Woo! It's like magic. It's actually kind of cool. Okay, how does it look if I just turn it? Okay, now it's too dark. And I point it. How's this? Aha! Happy medium. I figured it out. Also, Bunny PM. Bunny After Dark. Maybe. Not tonight, that's for sure, but it may happen. So this is what I learned in my watercolor painting class. A couple different techniques. And since today I'm doing Suki cosplay, my idea was that we would do like a 4 elements type painting. I got some tape here that I'm gonna like tape off the corners of the piece of paper and have like boop, boop, boop. Wait, PM unless... Oh wait, did you mean... Oh, PM is in private message. Wait, is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? All, I'm confused. Wait, which one? What? I'm confuzzled. You've done confuzzled me. What's, I don't know. I always use DM. I never used the phrase PM. Or Prime Minister! How about, I don't know, what other PM? Private message? Are you asking if you can private message me? Because if that's the case, you are welcome to message me on Discord. I won't look at it until after stream unless it's like urgent, in which case just like tell me it's urgent and I'll fix it. Excellent at confusion. Yeah, I'm excellent at being confused, so we make a good team. Yeah. So I was practicing a little bit to make sure the tape method worked. So these are just like squares I made by myself. Dear Bunny, your mod sucks. You should write that just to troll me. Nah, don't do that. But yeah, I attempted to do like a version with the taping off the corners, signed X-Dragon. Casual, okay, casual is good. But yeah, so here's some of the techniques I learned. This is the first thing we learned in the class, which is essentially just making a square out of water and then like putting colors on it, which is what I was actually probably gonna do for the, Water Nation. We learned some different like techniques for making like leaves and stuff. I thought this one turned out really cute. Yeah, and here's a little leaf I made with a thing down the center. I like this one as well. So anywho, that's completely irrelevant. I just kind of wanted to show you what's like possible. Because this is everything I've ever like watercolored. I don't want to say in my life, because I'm sure as like a kid I did watercolor painting, but the only watercolor I've ever done like as an adult. Actually, wait, that's not true either. Dear Bunny, me better mod. Oh, so another like tiny little thing that I actually wanted to chit chat with you guys about really quickly. I'm gonna bring it up to here. Is I have been talking about rebranding. I know this is something I've talked about like in passing before, but I am now ready to pull the trigger and rebrand myself. And and so, because if you know anything about creating a Twitch username, you know that my Twitch username is actually trash. Like, it breaks every rule. Because it's just, at the end of the day, it's just Bunny. And it's like, who remembers just Bunny? But also, you have to remember that there's 3 Y's and a 5 at the end. Like, it's kind of a trash username. And so I've been trying to brainstorm some new usernames. And I think I've come up with one. And I hope you guys don't hate it. Brand-wise, it is hard to find you, yeah. And don't worry, I will not steal your name, TARDIS. I did check, and as of 2 days ago, it was not taken on Twitch, and it was not taken on YouTube either. Hopefully that hasn't changed in the past 2 days. But the TARDIS 2. Ah, darn, stole the words right out of my mouth. Did you grab it first before you tell us? I mean, I didn't, but also I didn't want to actually change my username. Bunny5 is unique. That is true. You should. I should. You're right, I should. I guess the question is too cool for school. Also, hi, Tim. I didn't want to, like, rebrand them, like, before I talked to you guys, though, because, like, what if you can't find me? Okay, you'll steal it? No, don't steal it. Okay, I won't tell you what it is. But okay, so it still has Bunny in it, so you can still call me Bunny. Like, I will still be Bunny, but the username will be better. So yeah, who is anybody gonna be like super mad at me if I change my username? DM it to you and I'll tell you because you have no aspirations to ever be a streamer branded on cute iconic figures. All right, fair enough. I will actually DM it to you. So what is with the 5 bunnies with 3 Ys? Does not find you. You could always find me. But it was my Minecraft username, actually. And 5 is my favorite number, and I love bunnies, and I don't know, I just thought it was cute, like bunny 5. I thought it was kind of cute. Oh man, I'm so like, I wanna, even if you change it, it will link back to the original links people have. Oh, that's good, at least. But, I accidentally, okay, we're good. Wait, I have a thing. Yeah, so I'm double checking. All right, nobody's taken it yet. I don't like, I'm like, part of me is like really nervous to like tell you if it, fairly sure, well, it explains it very well, like 99% sure, 90%, 50% nice. All right, I'm DMing it to you, PJs. Don't out me. Hello, Wolfman Midnight. We're doing some watercolor painting today. Okay. I have Discorded, DM'd it to you, PJs. Don't tell anyone else yet, because it's not taken and I want to change it. But that is my, new username. URL is twitch.tv/bunny5. Yeah, it is. But yes, hello, Wolfman. What is up? Hello, how you doing? Start streaming with the new one now and we all move. It's amazing? Okay, then I will. You love it? Okay, okay. Hi, hello, Wolfman. All right, it's official that I'm changing my username. It still has bunny in it. I'll make the official announcement in the Discord after today's stream when I actually officially change it. Because it's just a better username. But I'm still bunny, so don't worry about that. Okay. Now let's get back to the thing you actually came here to see. Painting! Okay, so let me get this one out of the way because we're not actually doing that. All right, let's get a new, I have like too many things, nothing much in you. Well, I've been working on cosplays pretty much all day today. Cosplays meaning my new Hornet cosplay, just one. I don't know why I made it plural. And that's been going rough. I'm struggle busing, but we're having a good time. Still technically on brand, just more easily remembered username. See, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought. All right, I'm glad you like it. I'm also glad I was able to get some input without just like announcing it to everyone. So, be ready for after stream. I will put it in that in the Discord, and that will be officially changed. Alrighty. But yeah, welcome to the slight chaos. It's always a little chaotic. You're not into some chaos. Well, I hope you enjoy it here, because that's what you're gonna get. There's a lot of violence and destruction for painting. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, so I got some tape, some like thin, just masking tape. I'm gonna tape off the corners, and I'm gonna do like half and half. My keyboard's like currently a little bit in my way. It's not even plugged in right now. I just don't really have another place to put it. But yeah, let's get into this chaos. Okay, I'm trying to line this up as like perfectly. Someone say keyboard. Someone did say keyboard. Okay, here we go. Concentration time. Gotta get this perfectly lined up. Everything must be fabulous. So one of the things I love about I unperfectly did it. No, undo. One of the things I actually really love about watercolor painting is that it can't be perfect, because I have drunk painting. I mean, I could grab a White Claw. We're not getting like drunk tonight, but I could be sipping on a White Claw while we do this. Okay, we got this one on the bottom. Let's get another one. Let's get some champagne involved. I did not buy champagne for this stream. I do not have champagne in my household at the moment. How's the keyboard plotting? I am very curious to see what you have come up with. What chaos and carnage TARDIS has determined is required for Bunny. Okay. Oh yes, and thank you for posting that there. Tuesday, yep. Tuesday, apparently. Okay, we're doing this. This is gonna be fun. Stock board, but you sent some parts too, man. I'm just gonna have to have like a whole stream of just like figuring out how to like do keyboard. So I was also looking at this one game called #KillAllZombies. This is super random, but it just, I don't know, it pops into my head, and you know, I say the things that pop into my head. And it's like an interactive game. So the base, like the concept of the game is really simple. It's just you get waves of zombies and you have to kill them and survive as long as you can. But what makes it cool is that it has Twitch integrations, so that you guys can put commands in chat to make the zombies either help me or hinder me, and that is up to you. But unfortunately, there is like no documentation online about like how to actually do this. And so I was like trying to like test it out the other day, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or anything. So one of these times I might need to have like an extra stream where I'm literally just trying to figure out how this game works. And it's one of those things, like, I really wouldn't expect anybody to come watch, but if you just want to see some, like, behind the scenes of me trying to figure stuff out, it could be kind of interesting. Does that look centered? That looks pretty centered. This is gonna bother me if it's not, like, perfectly centered. And I don't currently have a ruler, because DJ Brownie was de-spiderwebbing our balcony using my ruler and broke it. So, let's see, how can I measure this? Oh, I have an idea. Let me grab a Post-it note. This Post-it note already has some writing on it. And, oh wait, it's wider than a Post-it note. Okay. This is my makeshift ruler. It's lovely, don't you think? Wonder if this group of chaotic gremlins would help or hinder you in that game. Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Okay. Got a pen. So here's what I'm gonna do. I line this up in the corner. And it goes to here. Line this up in the corner. Oh, that's pretty gosh darn close. Pretty gosh darn close. All right, now let's check the other side. You would cause destruction. I love how you had to clarify that as if I didn't already know. As if I wasn't already 100% sure you would be causing me so much destruction. Okay, this actually is not quite a 90-degree angle. So let me see if I can just, like, shift it, like that. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good. It's pretty smack dab down the middle. And let's do one more. This way. Hiya! Okay. Maybe? I need a larger... I need an extension to my makeshift... This is so wasteful. I probably should have just gotten like a larger piece of paper when attempting this, but whatever. Too late now! Okay. So let's stick this in that corner. And this goes until here. Oh no! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I drew a little line on my paper. Oh, that is like, gosh darn, perfect! Alright, and this side. Okay, it's a little bit off. Just a little bit. Ah, actually, is it? Or, no, that is like pretty gosh darn perfect. I'm gonna let that be. Oh, I just realized, is this a better camera for seeing this? Because it makes me so sad. Oh, you still can't see it very well. Alright, well, this is my little... It's cool. Turns colors, but you can't really see it very well. Sad. Okay. I think that's good with that. So, I want to leave a little bit of... Okay, so... Words. Okay. Make sure these are pressed down. Nice and good. Does anybody have any, like, strong feelings about which corner should be which element? Because I'm going to put it in this direction and do, like, the 4 different elements in the 4 corners. Because, I don't know, I feel like it makes sense with the, you know, Avatar: The Last Airbender cosplay. But I didn't really have any thoughts in regards to... Oh, I can actually do that. I'm just going to lightly tuck them around. They'll be out of my way, but then I still have tassels to help me pull it off when I'm done. I am lightly tucking it though, because I don't want them to get too like stuck or whatever. Oh good, I put that on the right side. Because you know, watercolor paint, you just want Appa somewhere? I'm not gonna be able to paint Appa. I'm not that talented. You're gonna be sorely disappointed. Okay, wait, so what at the beginning? It's water, earth. I think water and air should be opposites because they're both probably gonna be like lightish bluish colors. And then maybe we can do fire and earth over here. Okay, so my thought with water, so maybe we'll put water right here and then... there might be an order. My keyboard isn't plugged in. I just like reached for it as if it were plugged in and I'm like, nope, it's not plugged in. Okay, let me get my water ready. I mean, struggle busting. I'd probably be struggling less if I actually looked at what I was doing instead of looking at my computer, but whatever, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna kind of toss that on the floor. I do need this. I don't need this. I'll probably need this. Okay, that's a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup. It might not be a good one, but it's a setup. I was gonna say I do think it matters, but now I definitely think it does. But what's the order though? But what's the order? It matters, but what's the order? Okay, am I gonna have to look this up? All right, here we go. Avatar: The Last Airbender, 4 Nations. I'm just gonna go straight to images. Okay, so this image did air, water, earth, fire. This image did air, water, earth, fire. This image did air, water, earth, fire. Okay, they're all different. I think they're all different. But always dangerous going right to images on Google image search. I literally just typed in Avatar: The Last Airbender. All right, I think we're just gonna pick an order and go with it. I'm just, for some reason I want water in this top corner. So my thought was for water to do a method where essentially I get the entire thing wet And then I just add dabs of color and it kind of bleeds down. I think it's very pretty. And so I think that's what we're gonna do with water, because then also we'll let it dry, then we'll add a bit more water, and then like, so it gets like deep, it's kind of like waves gradient going down. I think that'd be kind of cool. Fire, I was gonna draw flame. Woo, so so imaginative, you know? I have no plans for air and earth, so let's just get started. So I have only 3 different paintbrushes. Wait, so M4 says, so I think just aesthetically speaking, earth and air are on one row, fire and water are on the other. Okay, so maybe we'll do water, fire, earth, air, maybe? Water, fire, earth, air. I think that could work. 5 subs to try painting a tiny appa somewhere. I just think it would turn out terribly, to be quite honest. I think it would turn out terribly. And I would be very sad that it turned out terribly, you know? Because we're going more like the aesthetic of the different nations. Maybe I'll do like a second painting and we can draw a little appa. It'll be cute. Actually, yeah. What if we do that? What if, so we'll do this one with the 4 nations, and then maybe we'll try a separate one with, that's like just is appa, you know? The entire painting. Teal. Okay. And there's those 5 subs. Thank you. Thank you, TARDIS, for gifting 5 subs. Man, I didn't see that one coming. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get the water started because this one needs to like dry. And then once we get the water one started, then we will then we'll, oh my god, my brain. Then we'll draw a little appa. Okay. So this, I'm being very in fact, I know this is a little weird, but like, bear with me, guys. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Not a professional painter, a professional something. All right, I've got some water on here. Now let's just kind of like spread it out. Might even need more water than that. I'm like, that was one of the most terrifying things I've done, and I've eaten a serrano pepper on stream. Just like pouring water onto my painting. Now, granted, there's no actual paint on my painting yet, but you get the idea. It was terrifying. This is an actual technique. I'm not just making this up. This is a thing. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. Professional businessman. Yeah, do I count as a professional streamer? I don't know what the, because I don't know what the stipulations are to be considered a professional, because it's not my full-time job, but it is like a side hustle. Does that make me a professional? I don't know. I don't know what the technicalities are. Okay, I think we got all the little bits. So the way that you know you have enough is the whole thing should be wet, and if you tilt the paper, you should be able to see a little bead of water, like bead up at the edge, and that's how you know you have enough water. So this is actually like, I swear, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so now we're gonna get some paint on here. I'm just gonna use this like classic blue, so I get a little bit, this is the part that I kind of don't remember if I'm doing it correctly, but you get a little bit of water on here. Yeah, this is the same blue I used. So I'm just gonna add to this. So you just kind of like scoop it and like put it onto the palette, which again, for me is a paper plate, but you get the idea. At least you had ice cream for the pepper. That is true. I actually remember doing this when you were in art class. Yeah, I'm not making this up. This is This is how it's done. Okay. So you did a whole stormy ocean painting? Oh, that's awesome. Or you're going Tardis the businessman. Oh, I see. Okay. So now we're just gonna start by like adding a little bit of color. Start here. Okay, I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. See, this one, I mean, it's literally water, so like I want the wateriness of it to come through. Ah! See, everything's fine. Everything's fine. See? I just need a little more water now. Don't worry, I won't put as much on, just a little bit. Just a little bit. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Exactly. It's a little unfortunate that this water is, or the paper, not the water, the paper is like buckling like this because it's having like a tough time getting up to like this part. Let's get a little water in that direction. Yeah, this is a thing. Oh. Wait, no, I forget how long my gibberish is. Give me 2 seconds. I need to figure out how long my gibberish is. And then I'll start my gibberish. Because I have a timer, so I can keep track of these things, but I forgot. 60 seconds. Okay. Shabati babadugu. Idabaga. Ifubodu. It's about Fagadiba. It'd be Isidagabo Inahabaga. Dabagu Siva. It's Fagawad Sima Managa. Eat baga. Ah, he's Sagaba. Nabagu Siba? Ah, Skaba Shibaba Skaba. Skibasa Baba. Ispaga. Iskabada. Idapakaba. And the Baku Sibabnama. Ifgaba Ipakahum. Namaskadila. Ifgamugatu. Magaba. Feda Gabati. Istgaban Tabadu. Idabaga Staba. Tabaga. Edagabaka. It's good, Baga. Bagafstiaba. It's Gabaga. That's off. Alright, that was my 1 minute gibberish. Good thing gibberish is not a bits thing. We'd keep her going for much longer than 1 minute. Hey, I mean, could be a bits thing. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is 90-pound watercolor paper, so it's got that sort of thing to it. I don't really know what's going on, but it's good fun. You know, maybe. Exactly. I know some people tape down their paper to help prevent this, like, buckling that's happening. But the reason I didn't do it is because I like to be able to turn my paper. And taping it down would prevent me from turning it. Alright, we've almost got a nice blue base. I do want this to kind of be like, I want it to cover the whole thing, but it definitely does not need to be like homogeneous. In fact, I think it's better if it's not. That's kind of the point of like doing watercolor instead of, say, like acrylic, or other types of paint that I'm not familiar with. Really, I'm not familiar with like any types of paint. I just do this for fun. But yeah, I think this is kind of interesting. It's just like a nice basic blue. And it's just kind of everywhere. That'll be our first like layer. Then we'll take a second to let it dry. Which will also solidify some of this coloring. And yeah. All right, I think I want a little bit more pigmentation around here. Could be fun. Yeah, it's a good time. All right, well now that is soaking. Okay, I do think I'm gonna sap up a little bit of this water, not a lot, just a little bit. So that it just dries a teensy bit faster. Okay. Now that should at least I only brought one paper towel in here and I'm starting to regret that decision. Okay, but now let's dry a little bit faster. So let me pull up a picture of Appa. Avatar: The Last Airbender. And just like that, we're going straight to images. Alrighty. So, man, all these are so cute! Oh, these are so cute. He's just the cutest little cutie poo. If you're painting, always expect to use a roll. Yeah, I should just go grab, like, the entire paper towel roll. That would probably be helpful. Also, I hope you know this Appa painting is gonna be absolutely atrocious. It's just gonna be so bad, but it'll be fun. Alright, I think I found a picture I'm gonna use as a reference. Let me see if I can easily add it to or not the Discord, if I can easily add it to my scene. I'm not sure I can. Image. Oh, I have to actually save it. Okay. I think this will work. A blob in the correct shape color will be all we need. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, well, I thought it would like, but that's the reference image I'm attempting to use. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily get this out of the way. I'm gonna put it right here. I actually think the heat from the computer might help it like dry faster. I don't know. All right, let's get a new piece of paper. Derp, I know, right? Google punked you, I know. Google did punk me. I've been did punked. Alright, I kind of want to make this one like a half. Like, I'm almost actually thinking about cutting this in half and making it like a cute little half painting. I think that could be adorable. I'm gonna do it. Just beat the devil out of it. Oh my gosh. That escalated quickly. Okay, okay. Ooh, you know what we could do? Okay. Okay, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is actually sketch him. Where's my pencil? Because I think this is one where getting the shape right could actually be kind of nice. That's what Bob Ross says when cleaning the paintbrush isn't getting the excess water up. Just beat the devil out of it. Oh my god, I love it. I'm like, ooh. I'm holding this up to my computer and like, I might trace it on my computer screen. Oh my god, I can trace it. This is amazing. This is gonna be the best worst Appa image you've ever seen. Best worst. It's special. Oh, so very special. We're tracing. I guess I could technically like, I don't think I'm doxing myself at all if I, okay, well you can't see anything, so never mind. I was gonna like let you see what I was doing, but you can't see anyway. So I guess that kind of defeats the purpose. But just get ready for the Appa of a lifetime. It's an opportunity. Yeah, okay, that was a bad one. Alright, this is wonderful. The best worst, so mediocre? No, it's the best worst. It's the opposite of mediocre. It is both extremes. It's both. Alright, do. Tracing is a wonderful thing. It turns horrible artists like myself into slightly less horrible artists like myself. It's a gift. It's a gift. Okay, and then... Chasing, I made it through art school art class. Yeah, heck yeah. One of my like best images, it was actually a like flip book type technique where you would use a reference image and flip it back and forth, so you technically weren't tracing it directly, but you were kind of using like the image to see where it was. So it was pretty cool. It was one of my favorite pieces I've like ever done. Well, we're almost there. We are almost there. This is still gonna be so bad though, because we're talking about watercolor painting here. Like, oh man, I don't think I have a white crayon either, because painting is, or like specifically watercolor painting, is like one of the best uses for a white crayon in my opinion, because you can use it to essentially make sure that the paint doesn't get to certain places. I was thinking it'd be perfect to like outline him in white so that he would like stand out. Cause it's gonna be a little tricky to get him to show up when he's kinda like white colored and we're drawing on white paper. Okay. Here's our Appa trace. It's a Frost! Hello, Frost! Hi! Hello, Bunny! Hello. Hi? Hello, Frost. It's a Frost. Accusing her of being an imposter? Heck yeah. Today was the Frog Island, but that's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's Frog Island. Okay, we've got a tracing of Appa. If I hold it like that, you can kind of see it. So I couldn't see his eyes through this, so I'm gonna have to well, actually, no, maybe if I hold it back up, now that I kind of know where his eyes are. I can see, yeah, there they are. And then his other eye is just hidden by his hair. All right, I got his eye in there. Okay, so now that this is properly traced, well, proper is maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but it looks just like your Appa plushie. Oh, yay! Okay, so let's see what kind of colors we've got here. So we have this sort of peachy cream. Oh, there is like a white. Maybe if we mix this white with a little bit of this peachy cream, we can get something that will show up on the paper, but, you know, not be totally wrong. Okay, so I'm gonna put our Appa off to the side for a second. We're gonna mix some paints. So, see, this is the part that for some reason, it didn't stick in my mind. I had a tough time remembering. Also this, like, I'm hoping this color in here doesn't mess with anything. Save game. Oh, here we go. I'll screenshot. Where's my print screen button? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Boop. Did it. How's that going to work? I just screenshotted. You're going way more detailed than I was expecting. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this either, but then I kind of just like got into it, and now I feel like this is the way to go. It's not going to be good, but it'll be. Okay, so we're going to put some water here. Yeah. Get our nice little sludge. Put some onto our plate. I mean, our palette. Just pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Pick it up, put it down. Yeah, so now that's like white, which is wonderful, but it's not going to show up on our paper. So let me get a decent bit of this so we can kind of play around with the like ratios. So I could put that peach in, or whatever this little color. This is more like a grayish peach. Maybe I should go for that. Okay, let me get more. All right, I think that's pretty good. Hydrate! Thank you for the hydrate! I put my water bottle on the ground so that it would be out of the way. What happened to the White Claw? I didn't grab it. I didn't grab it. You guys were saying champagne, not White Claw. But I don't have a champagne. Okay, I think we are gonna go for this one. Let's just get a nice little dollop of water there. And we're gonna put this one. Oh wait, so you can see what I'm doing. I'll move it kind of here. We're gonna put it like over here. Oh, actually, this color might be kind of good on its own. Like this is. Wait, this is very white. I'm confused. It looks the same. It looks the same. It's still just white. What the heck? What? This is just the same color! What in the heckity heck? I guess it's just a warmer white. This is just a warmer white. You're saying champagne was part of the complete chaos kit? Oh yeah. Bunny's Guide to Complete Chaos. Step 1, buy a bottle of champagne. Step 2, tempt your chat to make you drink the whole thing. Out of the bottle. Step 3, let it happen. All right, well, that's that. I think one more. I do think I'm gonna grab a little bit of this peach color. Let's get a little drip on my brush, plop it on this nice little peach color, and start gathering some of that paint. Oh man, I keep putting the palette in such a way that you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, and grab some of that peachiness. That's just peachy. Peachy keen. How many different silly ways of referencing a peach can I make? Okay. Cool, so we've got some colors on our palette. So now we add a little bit of water. And we're just gonna kind of draw them in and until we get a color that we like. Let's get a little bit more of that. Get a little bit of this in there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of this. We're just gonna make this like mushy brown, not brown, mushy white color. It's like the brown version of white, where I'm just mushing a bunch of like whitish, brownish together. Okay, let me do a little like test bit on the tip of his tail to see if it even shows up at all. Barely. I might let it be though. I might let it be. I think we're gonna go with that because I kind of like how it's very subtle. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. So right now I'm painting all the parts that are white, and then we'll have to let that dry a little bit before we can do the other parts, or else they'll bleed into each other. Okay, so this entire part is white. Okay, wait. I realized I'm missing a couple details on here, so can't really pick it up anymore, so we're gonna have to freehand this one. But right about after the bump on his back, he has like a kind of stripe that's sort of shaped like that. That looks approximately right. And then there's another one right about here. No, I did that wrong. It's a little further down. And about there. Yeah, and those, he's got his like two little stripes. And this kind of comes here. In fact, you have an Appa keycap. That's adorable. I love it. I love it. Imposter Fire Nation, maybe? Ooh, step 4 fire. Yes, step 4 of chaos is fire. So, step 4, act surprised. What chat calls you on the task. When chat calls you on the task. Exactly. Step 3, be mildly surprised we actually donate to do the thing. I still am surprised you guys donate to make me do the things. Step 4, fire, exactly. That's Fire Nation. Am I right? Exactly. Imposter Fire Nation. You have a whole board of Appa. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, let's get some more of this going. Yeah, so this whole thing is this white color. Again, it's very faint, and that's okay. That's how we're going. We're going with it. We're going with it. Alright. Making sure these edges are kind of crisp, but other than that, just letting it happen. Okay, let's get this here. Okay, I need a little more water so I can bring some more of this paint in. All right. Okay, and then this entire leg here is also that shade of white. Okay. I think this will actually look pretty good. It's definitely going to be a faint color, but that I think it'll be obvious that it's at least painted, you know? Like there is some color to it. It's just pretty faint. And I think that's okay. Yep, okay, we need some more. This just mash of white. Okay. Going on this front leg. Be careful not to get his little triangle or his little feet. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, so also I realized today, I was filming some of me making my Hornet cosplay because I was thinking, you know, just film some of it. Maybe I'll make some content out of it. I'm not really sure. And I was using my like real camera, like not a webcam, a camera, like a real camera. But I was looking at the specs, and honestly, I think the camera on my phone has better specs than my real camera. And that's just kind of funny to me. And a little sad because I wanted to use my real camera, but like, I don't know. I feel like I might just be better off using my phone, which just seems kind of sad. Like I have this really nice camera, but like my phone can shoot in 8K. My camera, I think, can get to 4K. Actually, I don't even know if it can do that. But I know my phone can. My phone can shoot in 4K, 60 frames per second. Which I also know is a little bit of like overkill because like even movies, like actual like main screen movies are still like shown in what is it, like 24 frames per second or something like that. So it's like a little bit of overkill to be able to film in 60 frames per second, but you never know. The lens is better on the real cam. Yes, the lens itself is better. And that is one of the things I was thinking, is that it does have a better lens. Now, I don't have any cool fancy lenses. I just have the lens that comes on the camera, but it is still better. Ooh, real camera. Yes, exactly. It's a pretty little white one. I love it. I've had it for a really long time. I'm getting some more of these colors. I've had it for a really long time, and I love it. I used it to just do a little bit of like, you know, just hobby photography. I think it's fun. And yeah. Would not be shocked. Yeah, it's also old. It's very old. Lens is better on the real cam, yeah. But remember, with the real camera, they usually have, yeah, larger sensors and better lenses, yeah. It's not just about the res. There's more to a camera than just specs. That's fair. Your mom had to discard her nice camera since the phone was easier to use and took better pictures. Plus, sending in a moment's notice. That is true. Is the lens detachable? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'd have to look. Are we talking a point and shoot? So it does have, oh wait, I just pushed this very far back. That's why it was at an odd angle, because I was tracing. So I do think it has some manual, it's got like both. It can be a point and shoot, if you just set everything to auto, but it does have, like, I can also set things manually if I want a little more control. The problem is, most of the time they do things, they use, like, the acronym, not the acronyms, but, like, they use the short word for it. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. Because it's like, you know, I know a little bit of photography. I took a photography class in high school. So it's like, I know some of the basics. Like, I know about, like, you know, aperture and shutter speed and blah, 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 you know, the basics. It was just like one photography class that was like, hey, photography, it's fun. It's your senior year of high school, take a fun class. You know, that sort of thing. So it's like, I know about those things, and I think I could, like, try to configure them, except for the fact that they don't label things very well. So I get a little bit confused about what I'm looking at, you know? Because when you said your camera is pretty, that's when you said your camera, I know, I like pretty things. I like pretty things. If it's a point and shoot, forget it, the phone is better 99% of the time. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Okay, I got some more paint. Hopefully this is approximately the same color. Okay, just a little bit of water to help mix it all in. There we go, I'll put it over here so you can see what I'm doing. Sort of, my hand's in the way. I thought it would be better to put the camera on this side because I have a wall on that side. But now I'm kind of realizing my hand is often in the way. All right, let's see if this is... Oh, it's pretty close. Might be like slightly off. So I think I want a bit more water in here. A little less pigmented. Okay, yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're cooking. We're cooking with gas. But yeah, because I'm trying to get more into the YouTube thing. That was also part of what spurred the branding change, because, you know, I was thinking about, because, you know, Bunny5 isn't really a YouTube channel name. It's a gamer tag. And so I was like, okay, I want like a different channel name for my YouTube channel than Bunny5. And then those kind of thoughts and discussions essentially led to a full-blown branding change. So yeah. Okay, we got this. Shoop. This is gonna be pretty. Does feel kind of silly to be like putting this much effort into painting something that's already like the color of the paper, you know? But hey, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're having a great time. Okay, and then the side of his face here. But yeah, I'm finally gonna be posting that Iceland video that I've been telling you about my trip to Iceland, even though the trip was like over a month ago. I'm a little slow on YouTube, but it does happen. It's just a little slow. I will say there's a difference between photography and videography, but a lot of YouTube people just use cell phones to record video. I mean, that's how Mr. Beast got his start, but that was years ago. But he just filmed on his phone and in his room without any fancy equipment whatsoever. He can do it, you know? Also, he's absolutely obsessed with YouTube, and no one should ever compare themselves to him unless they plan on, you know, being him. Being the next him. Doop-a-doo. But the next step is a mirrorless ILC. I think mine is mirrorless. I didn't know what that meant, to be honest. My photography class didn't cover that. But I think my camera is mirrorless. It's the Sony Alpha 600, if anybody wants to look it up. It's a little old, but you know. Or Alpha A600. I don't know if they used Alpha or whatever. After that, you start falling into dedicated video gear. Yeah, no, that's fair. Even then, phones only work to a point. Any dedication needs some real gear. Yeah. Alpha 600 or 6000? Yeah, 6000. Sorry, I did say 600. That is a mirrorless interchangeable camera. Sweet. You can make pretty good videos with a phone pretty easy. That's fair. I mean, yeah, there's a lot you can do with just a phone. And maybe it'll also probably depend a little bit. Like, the camera is really nice for just like setting it up and like filming, you know? this is parts white. Okay, I think that's all the white bits. Ta-da! Uppa! I think they still sell it. Okay, well, it can't be that bad if they still sell it. Fun fact, a lot of streamers upgrade to that for their camera for Twitch. I have seen that a lot of people actually use like a camera to stream on Twitch rather than a video cam. I do like the video cam though. I think it's really convenient, you know? It's really nice. It's comfortable to work with. It's good stuff. You use an A600. Sweet. Didn't like that for recording the cap, for the recording cap. Oh, is there a recording cap? That would make so much sense. Because I just had it like on for, while I was making my cosplay, and I think at one point it just like shut off, and I was like, the heck? But that would explain why. See some streamers use a DSLR. I have heard the phrase DSLR, but I do not know what you're talking about. I've heard the phrase, nothing more. Okay, I'm gonna draw this little line here. Okay, there's our outline of Appa so far. So now we gotta give that a little bit of time to dry before we can add the other details. So I think it's time to go back to our other painting. And the water for water is still that dry. Put out a lot of water. Okay, let me be very careful to not spill the water. Okay, we're good. A6000 is a great overkill webcam. I love it. I love it. I love overkill webcams. Okay, we decided fire should go next to water, right? So like fire, water, then probably earth and air most likely. Okay, because I was thinking I might try to do fire next. Because I'm thinking just like, probably gonna kind of freehand this. Get a nice like orangish red color to start. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna freehand this. We're being Bob Ross today. We're making just happy little mistakes and seeing how they work. Okay, what? I do have the slightly larger one and make sure it's nice and clean. Okay. So you've seen, you get like 14 minutes. Oof. Yeah, that's not much. Technically it's 29 minutes and 59 seconds. Nice. A6000 is great overkill webcam. After that, it becomes 30 minutes. It's considered a video camera and subject to higher taxes and tariffs. I love it. So camera companies limit their video recording time to less than 30 minutes and nearly all... That's kind of smart. You have the Elgato face cam. It's pretty nice. That was one of the ones I was considering when I got my new camera. This one, which is the Razer Kio Pro. But I was considering the Elgato face cam. It was essentially between this one, the Elgato face cam, and the Logitech. The exact number is escaping me, but it's essentially that one like golden standard that everybody uses. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna kind of like... I think we're gonna do one big flame. Like, we're not trying to make a campfire. We're doing like a flame, you know? Yeah, C922. Because it was originally the C920, and then they just upgraded to the 922 version. Yeah, video stuff. Exactly. Okay. So we're first just drawing this flame with water, which feels a touch ironic, but that is how this goes. Fallen out of love with Logitech cams. The software is very meh. Yeah, especially with the 922. That was the biggest complaint that everyone was having about it, is that the new software was just garbage, which is unfortunate because I feel like Logitech is usually pretty good on stuff like that. Okay, this is a bit of a dorky flame shape. me get some more water. I know you guys can't really see it yet because it's just water, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, where's my tip? Sorry, I'm sitting in like weird ways so that I can see like the reflection of the water. That's why I'm being all weird. Okay, wait, no, this is why. This tip needs to come up again. Okay. That is one of the hard parts about watercolor painting is just like literally painting with water, and I'm like, I can't see what I'm doing, but I hope it's good. There's some shadow to see. Yeah, no, that's good. So you can kind of see what I've got sort of so far. It's also a little bit of like a race against time because I need to get like enough water on there. Okay, yeah, it's not great. It's not great, I'll admit. It's not great. But I think we're gonna go with it. Shoot. Okay. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. It is really tough to see where I've added the water. Okay. We've got a pretty bad flame shape, but I think we're going with it. I think we're going with it. Okay, let me just add like a bit more water. Okay. So now for this one, I'm just gonna take color directly from the palette. Let's get a nice, I think this orange is what I want. This orange. Sure, I'll scoot everything over this way a little bit so we can see it. Now let's start down here. Alright. Yeah, get some of that good old orange on there. Good old orange. Boop-a-doop. F5 was just from the memes. FS5, A6000 could be doable. That's fair. Yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of movement with this water today. I think I just need more water. Yeah, like straight up, I'm just gonna like we just straight up need some more water. Okay, where the heck is the tip of my flame? Yeah, okay, we're good. Everything's good. Everything is just peachy keen. Okay. Now we get some orange up here. Yeah, I'm not in love with the shape of this flame, but we're just gonna kind of let it be. It's not about perfection, it's about doing it, you know? And I'm purposely kind of letting the water run around a little bit. Let's get this down here. Get a little more of that orange in here. Some more of that water just around. Boop-a-doop, boop, boop, boop. And get some more of the orange. I'm just like honestly going back and forth between just like plain water and orange paint and just kind of letting it do its thing. Let's get some over here and then let it dribble a bit. Get some more paint in the middle, and then add the orange. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some color. Now we're I don't know. What's another phrase for like now we're cooking with gas that isn't cooking with gas? That's just anything else. Now we're yeah, I don't know. I have no phrases. 600 versus 10,000. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. That's a difference between can buy and can't buy. Okay, we got our little flame. I do think I want it to be a bit more pigmented, so I'm just doing the same thing a little bit. Now we're at cruising altitude, exactly. Now we're at cruising altitude. Now we're at cruising altitude. Ready for adventure. Now we're riding. Okay. Okay, so this one I'm actually gonna do more of like a wet on wet technique. So I'm not actually gonna let it dry before adding the next coat. Because I want some of that bleeding. I want it. Actually, one thing I think I'm gonna do, this could turn out terribly, but I think I'm gonna do it. We're gonna add little flame, little bits here that are just, I don't know, just like little embers that have escaped. Yeah, it's fun, it's fun. Little embers. Unless you're doing video production, Mark, there's no need for an SF5 fair. Pretty old now. Saw a body for 2,000. I'm assuming that's like, means it's kind of cheap? I don't know. All right, little crackles happening. Okay, so now we're gonna add some more red because we did this with orange. So now down here, kind of in this middle portion, gonna add some more water. Can't come up with something to type, so surprise! Thank you, Colonel, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You're very sweet. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Also I love it. I love it. You know I love all the emotes. All right, we're getting some red in here. We're getting some red. So let's start with just a little bit and let it flow a touch. Let it flow. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Look at that. That is so flame-like. Just let it be. Yeah, all right. You still need lens monitor, microphones, etc. Then a lot just adds up from the focus motors, zoom motors, yeah. Was body close to 10,000 before without lenses, so white claw goal. Body was around 5K, like 7K. All right, how about this? Oops. Here we go. Goal. Colonel Frost has already donated 100. Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I like that song. Alright, so Colonel Frost already donated 100. If we get 400 more, I'll go grab a White Claw. You know, 500 bits. I don't know, it's just silly. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just silly. You guys seem to enjoy having challenges, so I will give you challenges. Raise his eyebrow. I'm just saying. It's TARDIS's fault. Alright. Okay, let me make sure this is gonna dry properly while I'm gone. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Oh my god, and Darth just did a... Oh wait, we got a hype train! Okay, wait, let me go get my White Claw and I'll put on my hype train hat. I'll be right back. Oh. My hip just popped when I got up. I'm so old. I'm back. I'm back. I have my White Claw. I got passion. Oh, you can't really read that. Passion fruit flavored. And oh, conductor hat. That was the other thing. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's sitting kind of tall because of the way my hair is. Wait, maybe I can like. Ah, there we go. That's better. Alright, wait, what did I miss while I was getting a thing? Terrain! It's cool to blame TARDIS, that's how it always is. And extra again, thank you for those 5 gifted! Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Step 3 out of 5 completed, yes. Tickets, please, all aboard the hype train! The sad little whistle. And just like dying. But look, it's got a little train on it. It says train whistle with a little train blowing out the front. And it says USA. All aboard! Alright, here we go. Crack open the White Claw. Are you ready for the sounds? Here we go. Little mini ASMR. Very nice. I like those ones. Alrighty, so we got our fire going here. I think it's looking not too bad. I do think the one thing I want to add, you know, a little bit, because you know how like really hot fires have a bit of blue at the base? I want to do like just the teensiest bit of like blue at the very bottom. Not much at all. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of blue that I already have on this palette. So it'll be even fainter than if I were just to go with straight blue. Yeah, like that. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Oh, you can barely see that in the camera. But it's fine! Trust me, it looks good! Alright, then that actually might be Fire Nation done. Because I got the flame. That's what I was going for. Now, the only thing I might do is once this dries, maybe I'll touch up like the outer bits a little bit. But I think that's kind of what I was going for. I want to spread this out a little bit. I don't like that there's like a line. I'm just gonna kind of let it do its thing. There we go. Let it bleed a little bit more upwards by tilting it. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. All right. All right, so next up, I think we got, actually no, we're gonna put Earth here because Earth is gonna be another one that's like a solid slurp. Here we go. I'm just kidding. Okay. These are the only two ideas I had. So, because for air, I was kind of thinking like, you know, clouds. I don't know. And then for earth, I was kind of thinking making like kind of painting the whole thing sort of like a brownish gray and then putting like cracks in it. I think that could look kind of cool. So actually, yeah, let's get the earth one started. Because we're gonna do something kind of similar to the water one, which is why I think we should put it diagonal from the water. So these two will be like solid colors, and these two will have like, you know, a little white in them. Awesome, thank you everybody for the hype train. Thank you all very much. Enjoy those emotes if you got them, and if you didn't, enjoy other people using the emotes. Okay, let's put away now. Choo-choo is right. That sounded so weird with headphones. Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's see. What kind of colors do we have in here? Ooh, we've got a nice like greenish brown. That could be fun. We could sort of like fade this greenish brown. Actually, I really like that color. Maybe I'll just do that for the whole thing. I'm thinking. The train is leaving the station. Bye-bye, train. Wave bye. Okay, so... Because, I mean, Earth Nation is, like, green. Like, that's their color. But also, Earth is kind of, like, brown, which is why I'm thinking this, like, greenish-brownish color is probably the way to go. This one. So maybe what I do is I kind of do like craggy rocks down here and then like the mossy green up top. Maybe that could be kind of cool. So yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do, so we're going to use a lot of water again, just like we did for the water side. So this bottom part, and again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just making this up as I go. So we're starting by just getting a lot of water down here. Because I need it to bead up a little bit. So we're just layering it on. Man, I think it's so funny. From your angle, you can actually see the water better than I can. Like, it kind of looks like nothing from my angle. So I'm legitimately, like, using the camera up there that I'm seeing to help me, like, know what I'm doing. It's gonna kind of look like a Minecraft block. Except I'm gonna make it a little less square. Oh yeah, I'm missing a huge spot right here. I did not know that until I looked on the camera. Yeah, I know one time when I did this, I was doing with my friends. It was a little girls' night out. It was super fun, and we did some girls' night in, and we did some watercolor painting. And somebody brought an eyedropper, which I actually thought was really nice. Okay, we're gonna kind of do that, and then kind of go like. Yeah, I'm trying to make like craggy rock type things. And then one last one that goes kind of like that. Yeah, so there's our like craggy rocks. Okay. Okay. Got lots of water on here. So next up is we're gonna use brown for this part. So I'm gonna go straight from the dish, which again, I know is kind of not what you're supposed to do. But for this, I want it to be pretty highly pigmented. And so to do that, I want to pick up more of the brown color that's going from the dish. Oh, this is like a purplish brown. That's interesting. It'll work. Yeah, so I'm just kind of like layering it on. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. Everything's great. We're having a good old time. Boop-doo. Okay, let me make sure I can see the edges of my water. Yeah, there we go. All the way to the edges of this tape. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm liking this. Also, what are your wine? Was that also your wine cheese night? We definitely did some wine and cheese that night. I don't know if there was a specific night you're referring to, because this girls' night was actually a while ago. The one that I'm specifically referring to. Okay, wait, we need a little more water. We're getting a little dry over here. Need some more water. We did have wine and cheese that night. I'm not sure if that is exactly what you're referring to, but we did have wine and cheese that night. Okay, get some up here. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Yeah, so I'm purposely being a little rough with it because again, it's rocks. It's not supposed to be super graceful. It's supposed to be kinda jarring, you know? Yeah, look at that. That's what I'm going for. That is what I'm going for. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more down here. Just, you know, being kind of rough with it. All right, I like it. I like it. And then we're gonna put the green up top here once this dries. We're gonna put the mossy green up top. Yeah, so now that it's starting to dry a little bit, I'm just kind of dabbing it with some pretty highly concentrated brown pigment to help get like this sort of, I don't know, whatever this is. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yay! It's a thing. Bars, beer, and shots. You had mentioned one several months ago. Yeah, then that was the one I was talking about. Is it ever a girls' night without wine and cheese? Yeah, not really. Then it's just girls hanging out, you know? There's a difference between like an actual girls' night and just like girls hanging out. It's usually wine and cheese. Bars, beers, and shots. Yeah, not usually as much. That's not really our MO. That's not really how we do things. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna repurpose the aqua color to draw like a big cloud in the middle. And then we're gonna use a little bit of light blue to draw some like the swirly bits in it. I think that'll be fun. True, BRB. All right, have fun. All right. Let's... Oh, actually, I want a different... I want this paintbrush looks wonderful. All right, let's repurpose some of this Appa color, because I think we're done with this color on Appa, at least. You know, we're not done with Appa yet, but we're done with this color. So we can repurpose it and it'll be fine. Okay. All right, once again, I'm just gonna kind of wing it, because that's how we do things. Okay, so the bottom's gonna be more or less, no, I'll let it be bumpy. It's gonna be like kind of flat in the sense that all the bumps kind of go in the same like depth, but yeah. Okay, now we'll do one of these and shoop. I know you guys can't see this very well. I can barely see it. I think we're gonna have to mix some more Appa White. We're going for like a tall cloud, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of tall. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need to create some more Appa White. So once again, this is just my new thing. I'm just calling it Appa White. It's just a mixture. I'm just putting them straight in. Mixture of this one. Good. Then get some more water. Got our peachy white. Wonderful. And then we got our bluish white. This one's the most pure out of all the whites, so I'm being a little bit more careful to not like cross-contaminate when I go back into the dish. Okay, now I think that's pretty good. Let's now fill in our cloud. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I'll put some birds in this one. Oh yeah, you can see that cloud. So, you know, it's kind of a silly shape. It's cloud shaped. It's cloud shaped. Sort of. It's like halfway between like your classic like poofy cloud, but I'm making it tall, kind of like a cumulonimbus, you know? Like it might storm, but, you know, might not. And then, yeah, once this dries, we're gonna use some accents in like a light blue to help give it some shape. Happy little clouds, exactly. They are happy little clouds. What if they're angry little clouds? Did Bob Ross ever make angry little clouds? Like, I know he's like been memed so many times about the happy little clouds, but I want to know if Bob Ross ever made angry little clouds. Maybe the clouds are just having a bad day, you know? Who's to judge them? Who's to judge them if they're not having a good day? They're allowed to have whatever kind of day they want. Poof! Floats away on a breeze. Exactly! It is kind of funny. I have to tilt my head in like just the right way so I can actually see what I'm doing. I like painting. I know I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy it. It's fun. Maybe he did and they didn't air that one. That's fair. It's like Bob Ross himself was just having a really bad day and he's like, oh, these trees are just so angry, you know? And they're like, yeah, let's not post that one. Or I guess post isn't the right word, but you get what I mean. All right. We got the base of our cloud for air. And I think with that, it's time to go back to Appa. Because we gotta let the Earth Nation dry, and we gotta let the, well, Water Nation has to continue drying, because this one's taken forever. Actually, Water Nation's almost done. Maybe we can do the next layer of Water Nation. Actually, yeah, Water Nation's pretty dry. So what we're gonna do for Water Nation is I am going to add some more water, you guessed it, and do kind of like, we're doing 3 layers essentially. So now, get another drink. So now we're gonna go with a slightly more pigmented blue. So, I'm gonna start down here, adding some more water. Water to the water. Woo! We're just gonna go about 2/3 of the way back up. And I'm gonna give it like a little bit of a wave, but we're not doing anything crazy. Okay, wait, no, I want it to be a little taller than that. We're not doing anything crazy. We're not trying to make giant waves. Just a little subtle wave. Okay. Now just more water. Okay, now since we want it a bit more pigmented, we're gonna go, because we used this blue before, so I am actually gonna mix a color, because I want a little bit of this blue we were using before, and then I'm gonna mix it with the darker blue. All right, we got some of that. Making sure I get a decent bit of it because we've got still a lot of like surface area to cover. All right, and now the darker blue. Is this actually any darker? Oh, I don't know if it's any darker. Maybe we'll add a touch of purple too. Yeah, actually, I think this might be a lighter blue. It's a little hard to tell. It looks very similar. Yeah, I think we're gonna add a touch of purple. These blues are too similar. I want it a little different. Just a touch of purple. Because I don't want it to be too much. Come on. All right, there we go. I think that's gonna be our color. So let's give this a nice little mixy-poo. I just put a little water in the middle, and now I'm just snagging bits of color from each of these until I get to something that I like. All right, I think that's pretty good. So let's start adding it in here. All right, yeah, we're just getting a bit more color, you know? Just a bit more. All right, let's make sure we get all the way up to this little ripple I made. All the way up to the little ripple. Just pushing it up there. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. And now we kind of spread it out a little bit so it's not too crazy pigmented in any way. But it's just gonna be, you know, a little darker now. All right, like that. You can kind of see what I'm getting at, right? All right, so now, thank you. What did you miss? Fun, happy clouds, exactly. So now we have that, and we need that to dry a little bit. So let's trade it out again for our one and only Appa! Yay! Here's how he's looking. All right, so we need 2 different shades of brown. So, well, he's got his horns, which are going to be a pretty dark brown. In fact, I'm going to pull up my picture of Appa again so I can see him. In fact, I'm kind of thinking this, like, purplish brown that we used for the earth, like the dirt, is actually going to be perfect for his nose, his feet, his tummy, and his horns. I think that color is going to be perfect. So I say we go for it. Actually, I want a smaller brush. This is the smallest brush I have. Wait, no, I think I picked up the wrong one. Let me compare the 2 side by side to make sure I have the smallest brush. Yeah, okay, I was right. This one's the smallest brush. Because I want it to be relatively pigmented, we are going to go straight out of the dish. Let's do his nice little horns first. All right. Yeah, nice and pigmented. This is what we're going for. Well, it actually turned out pretty well. Like getting that tip nice. I used a technique that's generally used for drawing petals or leaves, but it worked to get a really nice little tip up there, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right. A little bit more. Yeah, and this whole turning the paper and everything is exactly why I don't tape it down. Because I like being able to get the angle I need when I need it, you know? It'll work, but the feel are much lighter. The feet are much lighter? I guess the feet are much lighter. Maybe I'll use a different color for the feet, but I definitely think the nose and the horns and the tummy are kind of this color. Okay, now I'm going to actually put a little extra on this outside. Because I kind of already did it on accident and it kind of makes it look a little bit like a shadow. So I'm gonna do it on purpose. You know, if you do something on accident and it looks good, just do it on purpose. Here we go. Now it's like on purpose. All right, let's get the other horn going. Okay, get this tip again. Perfect. I like the way it's looking. Feet, yeah, no, I got you, TARDIS. It took a second, but I figured it out. Oh, it did take me a second, though. I was like, the feel, not the feet. Okay. Okay. Now, do I want... Yeah, let's get a little bit of the extra pigmentation on the top edge here, so it's like the same. I know in the picture the shadow is on the bottom, but it will make sense to keep it consistent in my picture, so we're putting the shadow on the left side, because that's what I did with the other horn. So I think it's more important to be consistent within the picture than 100% accurate to the reference photo. Especially because none of this is going to be accurate, so there's only so much we can do. Alright, well this shadow didn't turn out quite as perfect, but it still looks good. Still looks good. Okay, I do want his nose this color, because in that picture, his nose is like almost exactly that color. So let's get his nose going. Oh no, I didn't draw his nose. Ah, shoot. I mean, I didn't like sketch it out. So we're gonna have to freehand this. Okay. Man, it's gonna be a little tricky to freehand. Actually, the horns are not that wet, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't see it on there, that's why. Okay. So it's approximately parallel with his, like, hairline. So right about here. And it goes pretty close to the edge of his face on this side. Then it droops down. He's got a little, like, nostril area there. Little tip of his nose. And then the other side is a little shallower because of the way he's positioned. And then it goes to about... Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I sketched out as best I could. And this is what I came up with. I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go with it. You have the same mechanical pencil? Yeah, no, these are my favorite. I like can't use anything else. I mean, I could, but why would I want to when I have these and they're wonderful? But yes, this mechanical pencil is wonderful. Well, this is a paintbrush, but the mechanical pencil I was using is wonderful. Okay, this is very pigmented. I need some more. I need some more water in here. And that's the wonderful thing about watercolor painting. I just add water and it becomes lighter. Right, get it all the way to the edge. Perfect. Now I'm just smoothing out the edges. Making sure it looks beautiful. And there we go, we got Appa's nose. Perfect. Yeah, and in this picture that I'm using as a reference, his tummy is about that shade as well. So I think I'm going to paint his tummy this color as well. Ever since you found mechanical, you couldn't go back to wood pencils. Yeah, mechanical is wonderful. They stay sharp longer, you know? They stay sharp longer. Boop-a-doo. A little more pigment in there. There we go. Wonderful. Now we got his little tummy. So I'm actually thinking I might use the same color for his feet, but just water it down more so it's not so dark. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do for the feet. His face, though, needs to be a little bit different color. Because that's like more gray. You're so bad at painting that if I painted with watercolors, you would manage to drown yourself somehow. Oh no, that would be so unfortunate. Yeah, no, I feel that. There are definitely things in life that I am like that. Where it's just like, no, there's no way. Like parkour in video games, and probably in real life too. Which is why I will never try it, because that is something that you actually could break your neck and die if you do it wrong. So, Bunny shall never do parkour in real life, even though it looks very fun. Admittedly. Okay, we got a lighter shade, because now we have a lot more water. And we're gonna do the feet. Yeah, that's a much lighter shade. This is good. This is good! Maybe I'll go back and do his little toe beans. If I have time. Okay. We got this one. Top of his foot. So you don't see any little toe beans in this one. And then over here, once again, we got the top of his little feetsies. Such a cute little boy. So precious. My little Appa Poo. Okay, and then this is a toe as well. On this foot. Cool, and then this foot back here, which I did not sketch out very well, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to, like, make up for it a little bit in just freehand. Yeah, look, it's kind of something, you know. Okay. And then finally his front foot. Boop. Like that. Very sweet, very sweet. So I did realize I missed a little bit more of the darker color. Because right back here is the same color as his tummy. Oops, I need a little more pigment. Yeah, there we go. In fact, I actually think I want a bit more pigment in his tummy. I think it's too close to his feet color right now. I want it to be a wee bit darker than his feet's color. There we go, that's a bit better. Wonderful. And for a little bit of consistency, do I want his eye to be this color? I think I kind of do. You could do parkour, I believe. Or end up with a ditto! Oh, I love it, I love it. Okay. Oh wait, I need his ear. The, like, inside of his ear. This little part. Come on, a little more pigmented than that. There we go. Now it's gorgeous. I mean, Appa is gorgeous no matter what, but, you know. Okay. That's doing pretty good. So now I need an even lighter shade of brown to be his head mark thing. So let me see what kind of colors I've got in here. We've got what looks like a gold over here. Maybe if I mix a little bit of the gold with the brown? Let me do a little experimenting. When you don't have enough hands. Okay, so let me grab, okay, first let me make sure this paintbrush is well well, depainted. I don't know. Grab a little bit of this goldish brown color. Let me just first see what that looks like. Yeah, it's definitely too yellow to just use, but I think we might be able to mix it with some stuff and get a good color that we're looking for. Okay, so we got a little bit of this yellow. Let's grab a little bit more of this brown. Okay. All right, well, let's do a little bit of mixing and see what we get. So pull this over here, mix it with this a little bit. Oh, okay, that's a nice little light brown color. I could maybe use that. It's a little hard to see from your perspective, but I think I like that. I just painted it on myself. We're good. Okay, I think I like that color. I'm gonna do it on his tail first. Okay, I'm gonna admit it's not as different as I thought. So I think we're gonna add some more of the gold. A lot more of the gold. Okay, now let's try mixing this. So now it is a much lighter brown color. Okay, I hope this is better. Okay. Yeah, I like that color. That's better. I like that a lot. It's kind of subtle, but it's just enough that like you can tell it's different. All right, now his head arrow. There we go. I saw the derpiest arrow like on the road today. It actually made like a right angle. And especially from like the angle, because you know when you're driving, all of the like road signs on the ground are like actually longer than they appear. And so when they draw things on roads, they always make them like long and skinny, so that when you're like driving in a car and you see it, it looks good. But nah, this arrow is just a straight up right angle. The like two, like the pointy part and the base of it were like not connected. It was real janky. It looked so stupid. Also, fun fact, the lines on the road are about the length of an entire car. And if you don't believe me, watch a car in front of you and like see, just look at it. It's kind of mind-blowing, but it's true. Okay. Now we need Appa's face. So this one I think is gonna be kind of difficult. I think I'm gonna use this little concoction I've already made, but add just a tiny bit of green to it. Because if you look at his face, it's like a little bit green, you know? We're not doing much, just like a little bit of green. Little bit of green. That's not any green. There we go, just a little bit of green. Okay, I don't think that was enough yet. And then we're probably gonna lighten, well, not lighten it up, but just like add a bunch of water so that it's lighter as well. Okay. Okay, I think that's the color I want. It is a little bit greenish, but so is his face. And now we just add water. because I just need it to be less pigmented. All right, let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's actually kind of close. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Hmm. All right, we're getting a little appa going. A little Oppo taco. It's like Akko taco, but Oppo, because it's Appa taco. Oppo, I don't know. I'm just spouting random nonsense. It happens. It's getting to that point. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of do this part in like sort of jaggedy motions, because that's his hairline. Okay. Almost finished with this part. Okay, checking my reference. I think we're still doing good. Okay. Make sure I get right up against his nose. It's looking pretty good, I think. Just spreading it out a little bit so that there's no weird chunks of extra pigment that don't need to be there. Okay, wait. Sorry, I missed a couple of messages there. Let me read what's going on in chat. Okay. Whew, coming along nicely. Thank you, Pages. Would you be an artist if you were free? Wait, would you be an artist if you were free of paint? I'm not exactly sure what you are meaning. I was free of paint. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I think it'd be fun if I were good at art. Lazy arrow. Yes, the arrow was very lazy. Solid white lines before the light are supposed to be long enough to indicate if you can stop or not in time for yellow light. Oh, I didn't realize that. Assume you're going the right speed or your car is in proper working order. So if you're past the solid white lines, in theory, the light turns yellow, you should be able to make it through safely. That's really cool. I didn't know that. That was like 10 minutes ago. I got in the zone. I was in the zone. Don't blame me for being in the zone. All right, so next I'm going to draw Appa's little eye. I'm just using black paint, pretty simple. You know, nothing crazy, nothing groundbreaking. Just gonna put in his eyeball. I don't think I'm quite talented enough to do the little twinkle, so he's just gonna have an eye. Unfortunately, no twinkle. Okay. Trying to make sure it's nice and pigmented. Okay. Appa's got an eye now. And I did realize there was a little bit of white that I missed. But we got a little bit of Appa white left. Not a lot, but a little bit of Appa white left. Okay. So I think we gotta pause Appa, because we just gotta do the Appa white in his tongue to finish him off. But I think it's time to revisit this. Put him up there. We're like almost done with this. This is pretty chill. Highway to the danger zone. Okay, so let's see what's dry. So the water is now dry, the cloud is dry, the earth is not dry, so we're not gonna touch that yet. Let's go ahead and do the water, the next layer of water next, because that one's probably gonna take the longest to dry. Same thing, we're just doing like a third layer. So right down here, getting nice and wet again. This time we're only gonna go up to like here, and then just do, you know, some nice little waves, little happy waves. Nice bit of water in there. All right, and now we're coming back to our little color we have here. We'll add some more water so we can have a little bit more, and then we're gonna add some more pigment to it. So that's gonna mean more blue. And a little bit more purple. Okay. Now we got our nice little color here, and we're just gonna add it. Wonderful. You know, I saw this one person on TikTok show how you can essentially make landscape paintings like in watercolor with only one color by just essentially doing what we're doing here, but with mountain shapes instead of water. It looked really cool, actually. Like, I kind of want to do it just, not because I don't have other colors of paint, but just because it looks cool. There we go. And that's water. At least that's all I was planning to do with it. Okay. So now for the clouds. I want my tight little tiny brush. And let's see, what color do we want? I think I want this nice light blue, but we're gonna have a pretty highly pigmented light blue. Because we're gonna go straight from the dish again. And we are going to start. I am kind of freehanding this one again. But we're gonna like shoot and like spiral it, you know, like that. Light blue, but straight from the dish. Spiraled there. And then I'm gonna bring it around here. And then, yeah, we'll spiral. This will be a little baby spiral, just like that. And then this one's gonna be like sort of a invisible spiral where it like comes through here, but gets cut off by that one, and then continued over here. Like that. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Even though I'm just making it up as I go. And then this one, we're coming up along here. And then this one's gonna be a big spiral. In fact, it's gonna come all the way around and like that. Big spiral. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I like it. Oh, thank you DJ Brownie for the posture check. Layering adds so much to an image, same color or style of art aside. Exactly. It's true, just adding layers is wonderful. Okay, and then this one's just gonna kind of continue, but sort of like taper off. And then this one comes around here. To spiral. It's gonna be a tight spiral, so it adds like a little difference to it, a little dimension, so they're not like all the same size. Yeah, I like that. And then we're gonna do a very similar thing to this one. Actually, we'll just do that. That wasn't actually what I was originally planning, but then I kind of changed my mind. Half brush stroke, and now I went with it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. Aha, that's what it needed. Just a little bit extra. Just a little bit extra. And then I think we need a big spiral over here too. So this one's gonna cut this one off, continue around here, all the way to there. So I'm gonna have this one come from this side. I just stuck my hand in the other painting. Come from this side. Oh, I need some more water. Dish is already getting a bit too dry. Coming around here. Just a little baby spiral over there. Very cute. And I think I'm just gonna... No. I changed my mind. I want this one to come up and around here, then connect here with this one and continue out that way, and then do a nice little double spiral, because I don't have any of those in the painting yet. Let's see, do any of these other ones need double spirals? Actually, no, I think that's pretty good. I think that's what I was going for, at least, you know? Whether you like it or not is your own preference, but it's at least what I was going for. Look at that! Little cloud! Layering is magic? Absolutely. No matter the art form, layering is magic. Okay, so this is not entirely dry yet, but I think it's, the part that's still wet is down here. So I think it's dry enough up here that we can add our like greenish, grayish green. Actually, let me assess by looking a little closer. Yeah, all right, we're good. We're just gonna be very careful to not overlap the wet areas. So I'm going to use my tiny brush to start the water so I can be more precise with it, and then I'll use the larger brush to like fill it in. All right. I hope this looks good. I don't really know what I'm doing. This was the one that I definitely had the least clue what I wanted to do. I think I like the idea of there being like cracks. I don't know, it just sounds kind of fun. But I have no idea if that will actually look good. I'm just kind of guessing. I am speculating. Okay, so now that I've got the edges precisely done, I'm gonna go back in with the larger brush and just add water. Yoink. This water is a little bit pigmented, but I'm pretty sure the color I'm gonna be adding is highly pigmented enough that it will not matter. Any pigmentation will get overridden. Actually, the slight pigmentation is kind of nice. I can see what I'm doing more. Okay. Doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, you can make your own judgments. You can tell me I suck. People tell me I suck. I have fragile emotions. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. A little. A little. Kidding a little. Okay, now we've got the water on there. So now it's time to add in this dark mossy green. I'm gonna start at the top in case I hate the color. Nah, I like that. That's good. So we are layering it in there. We're gonna do a very similar technique to what we did with brown. Where we kind of, I'm gonna layer it on first and then I'm gonna purposefully make it a little splotchy. There we go, doing good. Yeah, this is looking like I was at least imagining, you know. Sort of. Like I said, I didn't really have a plan for this one, so I guess I wasn't really imagining anything. But like, I don't know. It's green, it's brown. Earth. With a little bit heavier pigmentation. So we're just straight up adding more pigment. And I want to clean up these edges a little bit, get nice and close to the brown while trying not to overlap. There we go. Nice and close, right there. Gucci. Alright, and now splotchy! Good stuff, good stuff. Gucci? Yeah, it's Gucci. Is that not the thing you guys said growing up? Like when something's good, you're like, ah, that's Gucci. Is that just me? Oh man, you really can't see this one because of the glare. Well, I'll show you when it's all done. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, well we need that to dry a little bit. So I think it's young kids these days thing. I don't think kids these days. I think it's like my generation. So the young adults. Hello! What's up, Poppin' Kiwi? I wasn't involved with the cool kids. Yeah, me neither. That's why I said Gucci. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Alright, here's our 4 nations. Not quite done yet, but we're going to... You were in chess club. That's awesome. I just took a bunch of AP courses. Nice. Ah, I bumped it. I bumped it. Man, look how good this is looking. I'm very proud of that, actually. Your bulldog's name is Appa. Oh, that is so cute. I love that you trained him to jump at Yip Yip. That is adorable. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Got a little bit of white claw right on my nose. All right. So what we have left for Appa is, okay, his eye is still pretty wet. So we pretty much just need to do his tongue, which is just a nice little pink color. So I think I'm just gonna use probably just this pink. Oops, sorry. I keep like holding it up to me and then forgetting you guys are over here. I think like this pink color. He can definitely fly. He jumped onto your outdoor table from the ground with no fear. That's amazing. I love that so, so much. All right, let's get Appa's little derpy tongue. I love it. All right. All right, there's his little tongue. Splish splash, Bunny doused herself in White Claw. Accurate. Are you using White Claw at the water for painting? I think that would actually be really fun to like I've seen people do that with like red wine or coffee, where they'll take something that isn't like a normal painting material and paint using it, and I love that idea. I might have to try it sometime. Okay, we're just finishing up this last little bit that I forgot to color. Sorry, I'm getting a little close to my paper. Gotta see what I'm doing. All right. So then I think the last thing, Coffee is good for aging paper to make it look really old. That and tea. Okay, I think the last thing we're gonna do with Appa is I want to give him his little toe beans. Because he's like a cat, he has little toe beans. So I'm gonna use just plain brown straight from the dish so that it's nice and pigmented. And we're gonna give him little toe beans. I'm kind of just freehanding these. Okay. One little toe bean. Two little toe beans. Okay, and that one is kind of like the entire pad here. Toe bean. Gotta make sure it's nice and dark so it looks different from the rest of his foot and not just like a mistake. Okay. Legally, toe beans! Fun fact, your middle name is Bean? Legally on your birth certificate. That is amazing! I love that. Your bro's middle name is Zucchini, so you think it got off easy? That is awesome. Did your parents just like want to do something fun because they thought it would be like funny? Because I absolutely love that. Okay. Separating his little toes with a little bit of darker pigment. But Bean is a wonderful middle name. I actually love that. Okay, got his little toe. I know this part's a little hard to see. Here, I'll scooch over a little bit more so you can maybe see a bit. I'm doing my best with what I've got. This is not my main setup, obviously, so I'm doing my best. Okay. But obviously it's not perfect. I'm not a watercolor streamer. Although I am a variety streamer, and this is definitely variety. You can say a lot of things about me, but you can't say I'm not a variety streamer. Definitely get a lot of variety of shenanigans on my stream. Wonder how many... okay, yes, your brother was also named Dean Gale Berry. Oh, that's so cute. But your parents had mercy on you. Wait, Dean Gale Berry. Was almost named Dean Gale Berry. Wait, is there a... I don't get the reference. Dingleberry. Oh, Dingleberry. Dingleberry. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. I love it. That's fine. Even variety in the variety stream. Exactly. He would never share his middle name with anyone. Yeah, no, automod. Dingleberry is fine. I don't think anybody in this chat is gonna be using it in a negative connotation. So. Okay, little toe stripes. This buddy boy's got little toe stripes. Okay, these little toe stripes. Alright, we got more beans! We got more toe beans! I love the toe beans! Everybody loves the toe beans. Okay, so we got one toe bean here. This one needs to be a little on the wider side. Perfect. One toe bean here. And one toe bean right there at the bottom. Get a little more pigment for that one. Toe bean, toe bean, toe bean. Alright, now his little pad kind of follows the shape of the toe beans and then disappears onto the side of his foot. There we go. Flawless! Absolutely fantastic. Dingleberry. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Dingleberry does sound very innocent. Try to use it when you're trying not to be so cursy. Very true. Your younger coworkers have no idea what it even is. Is it like a real thing? I don't know what it is either. Although I bet I fit into the age range of your younger coworkers. Okay, it's a nice wide toe. He being wide. All right, almost done with Appa. All right, I think with that, Appa is officially done. So let me see if I can get you a nice, good look at him. I have to hold him at kind of a funny angle so he is in the light. But also you can see him. Look at that. Oh, I guess I can do this too. Look, it's Appa. That actually doesn't look that bad. I'm really proud of that. I'm kind of proud of this. No Google. Just don't Google image. Oh no, I can only imagine. They're early 20s. All right, I fit there. Do not Google not worth it. That's fair. I won't Google it. What about Urban Dictionary it? Thank you, TARDIS. I think he looks great. Yay for Appa. And if I hold him way back here, he looks even better because you can't see any of the details. Alrighty. Alright, so how are we doing with this bad boy? Alright. Oh, that dried pretty nicely. So, I think it's time to add the cracks onto here. So I'm going to do a similar thing I did with Appa's toe beans. I think I'm going to use black. Because I want them to be like actual cracks. And so I'm just going to use a tiny brush. And I'm just going to kind of go for it. This is all about experimentation. We're just trying things. So this is where I want the first crack to be. So just kind of, and then it splits here. Oh wait, that's a little too watery. I need it more pigmented, less watery. Okay. And then I want a little like zigzag down there. And then one final split at the end. And that's where that crack goes. That crack goes up a little bit. And I want there to have been a split over here as well. One that goes like that. Okay. bringing this one down pretty far. Nice little crack there. Alright, that looks pretty decent. And then we have another crack originating from right here. This one goes down a little further before it starts to splinter. So there's where we're going to have the first splinter, right here. And then the second splinter, right there. And then we're going to have one crack that's just coming from, like, off camera. I think it looks not too bad. They kind of look like roots, but that's okay. They can be whatever they want to be. Yeah, I need one more, like, off-camera one. I want it to, like, meh, and then tuck away, and then I want him to come back into a little two-prong. Yeah, like that. Okay. Is that it? Am I done? Do we like it? Urban might be okay. Fair. Time to get a frame. Exactly. It's nerf for nothing. Have fun with it. Exactly. Some good rocks are in earth. Thank you. All right. Well, I think... Okay, this one's a little larger. Actually, I know it's a little odd angle, but I feel like that's actually... Oh, wait, we can get rid of Appa now. I mean, we love Appa, but he doesn't need to be here anymore. Like that. I think that's pretty nice. Tasty rocks, om nom. And see, look, the little, like, splattering there. I think that's kind of fun. So the only one that I think is a little, like, lame is actually the fire. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do with it to make it... Like, maybe I can, like, flick on it or something? I'll have to be careful not to get anything on the other ones. But maybe I can flick little specks of red or something? That could be kind of cool. Like you said, we're just gonna go for it. Rip up. Tasty rocks, maybe a little border on the flame? Ooh, yeah, a little border. I could do the border in red so that it's nice. Yeah, let's try a border in red. Let's try a border in red. So let's start down here. Yeah, so far I'm liking how that's looking, so I'm gonna continue it. Again, just straight out of the dish, because I want it to be like a border. I want it to be pretty highly pigmented. Okay, get a little bit more. Okay. Now on this side. Yeah, this is definitely helping. It's adding a bit to it. Momo? Oh, I love Momo. I could not draw Momo. Although I didn't think I could draw Appa either. Or paint, not draw. I mean, I guess I had to draw him, then paint him. But you get the idea. He's pretty cute, the flame. Cute little flame we got going here. Subs. Maybe not this stream, maybe a different stream. I've already been streaming for 3 hours. I don't think I could do a whole nother painting in a reasonable amount of time. But what I might do is finish up my Lego set, if you guys are interested in that, since I've got the setup. Because there aren't that many steps left. Alright, I do think that helped a little bit. I like it. Okay. Especially with letting layers dry, exactly. Ooh, Lego! Alright, we got an excitement for Lego. We got 2 excitements for Lego. 6 more hours on the stream, that would be ridiculous. The base needs built. Right now I just put it on top of a book. Okay, actually I do think I kind of like the idea. So to make these look more like little flicks of embers, I'm actually gonna put a tiny little like dot of red at the base of each of these. So it looks like, yeah, so they look a bit more like what I want them to look like. Please no, I have work tomorrow. Same, join us. Don't worry, don't worry. It won't be a 6-hour stream. It won't. There are, I mean, I would like to point out that I built that entire bonsai. And yes, I know I didn't finish the base, but like the base isn't part of the bonsai. It's like, it's a base and a bonsai. I built that entire bonsai in that 6-hour stream. So just finishing up the base should be fine. That shouldn't take me too long. And also I'm not drinking champagne while doing it. So that contributes a bit. Okay, just a couple like, ooh, I kind of like that. This is like dry brushing. Like there's barely any water on this brush right now. There you go. I think that's pretty good. Will someone please think of her liver? It's fine. I don't drink very often outside of streams, to be quite honest. I mean, you know, the occasional like, you know, single White Claw, but you know, I don't go partying a lot, so I think I can okay once in a while. We can get her a replacement. So we were just a bad influence. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, so here is, that was the best way for you guys to see it. That's not too bad. But there you go. Oh. Okay, everything's dry. So also here's time for the tape peel. Okay, okay, everything is dry. So I'm flipping it over really quickly so I can get the tape started on the back, but now we're gonna get a nice, pretty tape peel going. Brace your emotions for the glory that shall be this tape peel. I feel like my face is a little washed out. Let me try turning down my ring light by 1. That's a little better. Speaking of frames, wait, put it on Etsy? I would love to sell crafts on Etsy. The problem is you have to like pay for a listing, and so if you don't think you're gonna sell it, it's kind of not worth it, you know? Speaking of frames, on-stream power tool use. Bunny Original 3000. Man, if somebody would pay me $3,000 for a little watercolor, that would be so cool. One day when I'm actually famous. One day when I'm actually famous. All right, here we go. We're doing this very carefully because I don't want to ruin anything, but here we go. It's very nice. Those edges, they're crisp. All right, first tape. Make your own frame? I could. Much crisp, much wow, exactly. All right, now this one. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Oh, this one got all curly. Look at that. It's cute. All right, now for the edges. I have to figure out what order I put these on in. Okay, I think this one's coming off. Here, I'll pull with my left hand so you can see it better. That line is straighter than I am. Not that that's hard to beat. Fair enough. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Trying to shift it so you guys can actually see the glorious, satisfying pull. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now we need to get this bottom one off. So let's... It's gorgeous. It's glorious. It is a work of art in itself. I may have pulled off a little bit of the paper, but it's okay. Nobody needed that part anyway. Yeah, I definitely just... There's a little bit of paper on this tape. I got a little reckless, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, and now this one. Okay, how can I pull this so you can see it? Like, every way I try to put my hands, it's always in the way. Oh, here we go. Okay. So pulling this side from the left side. That no one is gonna stick their eyeball to the paper to see if a tiny piece is missing. Oh, I hope not. Be a little weird. Hello, Willen dos Teclados. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffle Army. Are you missing a piece? Huh? A tiny piece is missing. Oh, hey, you are missing a piece. Wait. I'm confused. But welcome in, Willen. Welcome in. Processing. Wait, you are missing a piece. No, I don't get it. What's going on? I'm confused. I'm missing a piece. What? I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Here, I'll pull this one this way. Of the paper? Oh, is that... Were you just referencing the paper? Okay, now I feel dumb. I am missing a piece of the paper. Shut up, guys! It's been 3 hours of streaming. No, this one has to be perfect. So I will peel from this side. Stream is 1/3 done. No! It's not a third done, it's almost done. Oh, there's a tiny little rip in the paper up there. That's very sad. But here we go, without the tape. Just beautiful, pristine lines, except for that little bit. I'm gonna try to cut that off very carefully. He's being a smart donkey. It's always funnier when we explain the jokes. Alright, well here's what we accomplished today. That is something, for sure. You know, honestly, I'm really glad you guys made me do Appa, because he actually turned out really well, and I'm very happy with it. So, frame might cover that. Ooh, you're right! If I just get a nice little frame that covers that part, it'll be perfect. Well, I love it. I think it's awesome. I'm very excited. Craft idea stained glass? Ooh, how do you actually do that? Like, how do you do that? Like window hangers? You know, I've seen some people make like, sorry, I have to throw that in my little trash can. Make, what should we call it? Plastic and liquid dye? Okay. Because I've seen people make little flowers out of nail polish. They'll like twist wire into like petals and then just like coat it in nail polish and it'll like stick. And those look really pretty. I could do those. make a little cherry tree kind of to match my bonsai. All right, so yeah, that's cool too. Okay, really quickly, let me clean up my space just a little bit because I think we should finish the Lego set. We've got it. We've got the camera set up. The camera. We're here. We're chilling. I think we finished the Lego set. Give me just a couple seconds to like clear my space. Boom, boom, boom. Let's knock this out. All right, give me just a second. Yeah. Here, I'll even let him sit in my chair. Let Hamlet sit in my chair while I clean up so that you all can do whatever you do when Hamlet's out. Okay, put this away. Hamster! Yes, I know you guys love the hamster. I might have to make it a channel points redemption to just bring him out. Thank you for the hydrate, TARDIS. I'm just kidding. Midriff, my poor innocent eyes. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. Yeah, his name is Hamilton. He's wonderful. We love him. Okay, well, I don't know where... Oh, wait, here it is. The lid to my paint, so I don't accidentally, like, drink it or spill it, or, you know. Another hydrate! Here, let me... Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Pop and Kiwi. Alright, let me grab this. That was loud. And I'm gonna put these aside for a moment. Okay, Alright, and then I think that's clear enough. Let me just grab my little wet rag. Throw that away. Alright. Don't hydrate with paint water. Oh, so one time DJ Brownie drank some of my paint water because he didn't realize it was paint water. He thought it was just a glass of water, and I was like, don't drink that. And he's like, oh. It's probably non-toxic, but let's not. You could... Let's not test the waters. I love it. But alrighty. Here is our bonsai set. It opens from the bottom, so. Alright, instructions. Oh, they got all curled. We'll just decurl those for a second. And, let's get this out because we might need it. I don't think we need 4. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Okay, so we did all this. This was building the pink leaves. Okay, so now we're here. Bag number 6. For a split second, I was holding it like this, and I was like, ooh, bag number 9, and legitimately just did not even process. Have you seen the Orchid Lego set? I did. I was debating between... Well, okay, so I'm gonna be honest, Sorry, I'm sure that was really loud. When I was deciding which Lego set to buy for this project, I actually originally wanted to get the succulent because I think they're really cute. But it wasn't gonna be able to be shipped in time, so I didn't get that one. But yeah, and then once I couldn't get the succulent, I was debating between the bonsai, which I obviously got, and the orchid, because the orchid is really pretty. But I figured the bonsai was more classic, so, you know, I'd go with that one. You almost bought it, but ended up caving and buying RH dolls instead. Wait, RH dolls? Rainbow High? Wait, I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar. Sounds fun, though. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here like I did last time. And, let's open up. Usually collect Monster High dolls, but you have a new obsession, Rainbow High? That's adorable. Okay, here we go. Lego pouring. Very nice. Whoop. Okay. All right, so, okay, actually, I'm gonna keep this down here, but I know you guys still can't really see it. They remind me of the Bratz line. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so we need one of these. Yay. Okay, let me make sure. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, cool. It is the right one. All right, that was the first step. Second step, we need 3 of the angled pieces. Are they in here? Don't look like it. Huh? Where are they? Maybe they are in here. Oh, they are in there. Yes, but fruity. Okay, so they fruity. They fruity. All right, we need 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And then we just place that like this, and this. And then we need 2 of the little baby 2x2s to finish off the edge, like this. Pretty easy so far. All right, and now we need 1 long one, like this. Again, pretty standard. 2 bumpy boys, like this. Yeah, I don't like this camera angle as much. If we do another one of these streams, I'm gonna put the camera back over there. Just the way the lighting is, it's not great. It's not great. I'm in love with new monochrome ones. Cute. Those are what got you into it. Monochrome is really cool if done well. All right, now we need 2 of these to go like this and this. Classic. Okay. Oh, there's still a lot of pages. Yeek. Okay, we're good. We're good. We got this. So we need 2 long ones, 2 long ones like this, and 2 of the ones with the little bumps in the sides. Yeah, no, this is... I almost be better off showing them to this camera, you know? 2 of those. Here they are. Okay, so now they go here onto this side, and here onto this side. More to bump into, but lightning up. Yes. Fair. Okay, and then there, and there. Cool. Cool, and now I need one of these long ones with 6. Okay, just like this. Boop. And now I build that again. Okay, so we set this one off to the side. We go back page and, well, 2 pages, and we do it again. It's pretty simple, so I'm gonna speed run it just a little bit because I feel like this is a pretty simple build. So one step at a time, one small step for Lego, one giant leap for Lego kind. I love it. I love it. One giant leap for children all around the world. Lego is such a cool company. They are just, like, they make their toys to last. The reason they're kind of expensive is because they're made out of really high quality plastics. Like, they purposefully will buy out, like, because they don't want there to be like girl Legos and boy Legos. So they will buy out an entire, not buy out, that's not the right word, but like they require retailers to have an entire aisle for Legos. Because it's just the Lego aisle. It's not like the boy Lego aisle or the girl Lego aisle. It's just Legos. And I really respect that. I think it's awesome. And they keep like adding new pieces, but also just like repurposing pieces they have. Reminds you that you need to grab that moon lander before they retire it. Yeah, Legos are amazing. I just wish when I was growing up that they had Lego elves, because I was definitely the kid that was more into playing with Legos, not building with them. But I hated Lego Friends. I thought they were like the stupidest thing ever. I didn't like how they looked. I didn't like playing with them. And so usually what would happen is my brother would make all these cool Lego sets and then I would just play with them. But Lego elves, now those are cool. And I wish they had them when I was a kid so I could have played with them. I think I'm missing a piece. So this goes here. This goes here. But I'm missing the piece that goes here. Where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. It was way over here. I got it. It's okay. We didn't lose a piece. BRB. Awesome. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, now before it's too late. Yeah, get that moonlander. The company started making ladders and other such wood goods. Yeah, which is super cool. Girl Legos make me sad. I just wanted the boy Legos at the end of the day. You just stole your bros. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I mean the Lego, because I think the Lego Elves is cool. When the company was founded, that's fair. Your sisters would do the same. The only really boy sets we got were the Bionicles. Oh my god, I love the Bionicles. Also, the Bionicle movies are wonderful. I think they are amazing. And me and my brother used to watch them a lot. And we did have, I think my brother has all of the like original Bionicles. Some of the newer ones, not as much, because they just kept making them. All right, so now this is cool. So I have 2 halves, and I just kind of boink. Also, I really like these new, like, adult Lego sets. I think they're very fun. And they're beautiful and, like, just wonderful. I forgot about Bionicles. I know, they were so good. So awesome. Played some of the browser game, didn't see the movies. Yeah, I never played any of the games. But yeah, I saw, like, the Mask of Light. I saw that one. And there was one other one. I don't know all the names, but I've seen at least 2 of the movies. They were very cool. I liked Bionicles a lot. I have most of Gen 1 through 3 in a box somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I know my brother definitely has Gen 1, and at least like as the complete set. And then he has a lot of the later generations, but he might have like 1 or 2 missing ones. Okay, I need 4 of these long boys in the lighter color, because there's a darker color too. Where's my last one? Nope, that's a short one. There we go, there's my 4. Oh, we're lining the inside. Oh, that's fun. We're lining the inside with these, like this. But yeah, I love these like adult sets. The only thing that's like a little annoying is I think they upcharge them too much. like, I know Lego sets are expensive, but I think because these are like adult sets and they know adults with adult money are buying them, I think they purposefully upcharge them a little bit, which I find a bit annoying. Like, I get it, they're a business, but like, really? You wish you would have kept a lot of your old toys. You had the Polly Pockets cruise ship. Oh, that was so cool. I did love playing with Polly Pockets as a kid, but my favorite thing to play with was Littlest Pet Shops. I am keeping those for my children when the time comes. Because those were my favorite. They're just all the little pets. And like, I had them back when they still had the magnets in the little feet and they didn't have the weird like eyes and everything. Because they took the magnets out, which I thought was so stupid. But they were just wonderful. My favorite. The Technic cars are something like 500 now. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the adult sets are also more complex. They have more pieces and more complex instructions compared to the kid lines. That is true. I haven't tested this for sure, but I still suspect, though, if you compared two sets that had approximately the same number of pieces, one of the like adult sets and one of the kid sets, I think it still might be a little different. I didn't actually test it though. You can look it up and prove me wrong. But yes, Littlest Pet Shops, you had the flocked monkey and it was your favorite. I had the little huskies that came. So I had two favorite sets: the little huskies that came with like an igloo and a slide, and the little mice that came in like a little set where it had like a big ball and then a little tube up to a little ball and a running wheel. What I used to do is when I went on vacations, I would bring that like hamster set. I would usually bring one or two of the hamsters, but I'd also bring a couple other individual Littlest Pet Shops, and I would pretend that this was like a boat and they were like on a little journey on their little boat. That was like how I entertained myself on vacations. You know, in between activities and things. Oh my gosh, I need 28 of these. Okay, we're just gonna plop these on. But yeah, no, those are my favorite sets. Yeah, that's how I entertain myself. Did you have the vet clinic set? Yes, I did have the vet clinic set. But I had like the old one because they redid it and my friend got the newer one and it was very, very similar. But yeah, I had the old one, which I liked better, probably just because it was the one I played with. I thought because really the only thing they changed on the newer set, well, one, they got rid of the magnets, which God, that was the stupidest thing ever. But there's probably some, I don't know, medical reason they shouldn't have magnets in these toys. I don't know. I thought, whatever. But I like the color scheme better. Of the old one. But yes, the vet. I loved the little vet one. I did get... Oh, and I had the original, like, big house. I forget what it was actually called, but like that first one that they made like a really big house for all the Littlest Pet Shops. I had that one. Kids may eat the magnets and stick their intestines together. That would be pretty bad. I have a tough time believing these magnets were strong enough to do that, but you never know. Maybe they did some test and they're like, oh, this isn't great. This could actually happen. But they were very weak magnets. But yeah, that would kind of make sense. Oh my gosh, Littlest Pet Shops were the best. I didn't get rid of any of them. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. Because essentially, me and my friend would kind of combine our Littlest Pet Shops, and we kept them at my house because I had the better playroom in the basement. And so, you know, we would like play with all the Littlest Pet Shops, and you know, as we started to get older, we stopped playing with them as much. And you know, they just all stayed at my place because that's where they were. And so when it came time to like, you know, start putting toys in the attic and stuff, I was pretty much like to my friend, I'm like, do you want like your Littlest Pet Shops back? And she's like, no, I really don't care. So I ended up with like all of her Littlest Pet Shops as well. So a lot of those I got rid of, but all of mine that were actually like mine, I kept all of them. They're in like a bin in my parents' attic, which when they move out of my childhood house, because they have been living in the same house I lived in when I was a year old, which is wonderful. And it's gonna be so weird when they move out. Also, this is what our thing looks like right now. then yeah, they'll give me my big bin of Little's Pet Shops, and I will give them my children when I have them one day. You and your cousin kept yours together at your grandma's when she passed a couple years ago. You don't know what happened to them. Oh, you should try to track them down again. They're wonderful. Comparing two non-licensed sets for 9 and 18, price for 99 set and piece count seems to be on par. Okay, all right, that's fair. I was wrong. I was wrong. But still, they're so expensive. I'm just a poor little college student. Okay, now we need all of these. Although that does actually make me, like, feel better about the Lego company, to be honest. Because I know, like, the Lego company was really wonderful, but, you know, stuff can kind of go south with new management or whatever. I don't know. So I was a little worried that the whole, like, up-pricing adult sets would have been one of those, like, oh. But that makes me feel better that they didn't do that. And I just thought they did. And I was wrong. I've never been so happy to be wrong. Have you seen the Lego Chewbacca? No, I haven't seen that one yet. That sounds awesome. Okay, I need 13 of these. I'm gonna count these out really quickly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that's all of them. And then 26 of these. I'm assuming that's probably almost all of them. Just kind of gathering them. It's kind of caked up. Nice. Licensing can add a ton to the cost depending on the parent company. Yeah, that's fair. I can imagine all the Star Wars sets are a little upcharged just because it actually costs them more to get the license. Okay. So we go here, and then we put one on this side. Here, I'll kind of, let's put it over here. So big one on this side, one on this side. And then we put it like this. I think. Yeah, did I do that right? I think I did that right. Okay. So now we're gonna do this a little bit. Man, I am loving talking to you guys about all these, like, toys we grew up with. This is so nice. Like, oh, man. To be a child again. You didn't have to worry about stuff. You just play with toys. You wanted something, you could get it for Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrated. Or birthdays. Oh, it's always good stuff. They are. I think they have the highest price per piece of all Lego sets. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Lego got in a little trouble with the F1 car, and the real tire manufacturer had to stop printing the name. Huh. That's fair. I mean, that makes sense that, like, you can't just take somebody else's, like, name and use it. It does make sense. Someone did an analysis once. That's awesome. It would be really interesting to just, well, I mean, like you said, somebody did the analysis, to actually go through, like, every single Lego set and see what the price per piece is, and, yeah, just all of that. That would be really interesting. I love analyses like that. It was really into Lego Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and Star Wars and Star Trek playsets. That is awesome. My brother had a couple of the really complex Hogwarts sets. Those were really cool. I loved the Hogwarts one because there were always so many fun little moving pieces. You know, they're trying to make it nice and magical. Do y'all remember Mighty Beans? I don't think I knew those. I'm not familiar with that. Those felt like a fever dream. Yeah, I don't think I ever knew those. You think the deal fell through after the sets were shipped? There's a limited amount of named tires. Ooh, so now they're like extra rare. That's always fun. Oops, I did this one wrong. But now I want to know what these Mighty Beans are. That sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. All right, Now we're almost done. We flipped over. Now we're gonna build the little legs. Crack my back. That's why I'm standing right. Oh, I haven't even finished this white claw yet. Man, imagine building Legos and not getting sloshed. Crazy. All right, these down here. I wonder if they literally made these a different color. Oh, sorry. These a different color just so that they'd be differentiated from these ones on the sides. I bet they did. Oops. Okay, those there. Then we need 4 of these large corner pieces. And what do you know? They go in the corner. Groundbreaking. I think they had sets to race them down, but you would just shake them because they sounded nice. That's cute. They were beans with faces that had like something inside. Oh, almost like a Weeble. That's cute. I remember I had a Weeble that I got from, or like an off-brand Weeble that I got from like a McDonald's like kids meal or something. Most likely. Yeah. They give you a lot of thought to colors. They gave a lot of thought to color selection. They flipped around. Oh, that's so cute. I remember the Mexican jumping beans. Oh, they would always give those out in like classrooms and they would like die immediately. Like, I don't know. I've never really gotten, oops, sorry about the camera. Never really gotten them to work, like jump like they're supposed to. But I do remember the Mexican jumping beans. Those were always so crazy. Man, we're almost done with this. We are blazing through. Oh, hello, Kevin Carl 23456. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fluffle Army. I hope you enjoy your time here. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? They used to have them at Toys R Us. At checkout, nice. You would just hear the beans bouncing around while in line in those plastic little cases. That's so cute. That's how they got you at checkout purchases, right? I think the larva or worm in them die. Yeah, no, because it's literally like a living thing, isn't it? Whatever. Never bought one that makes sense. You're surprised they could get them into the country. Yeah, no, they used to give them to us like in like school. Hello, Kevin Carl. Hola, hello. Hi. What's up? How you doing? Having a good day? Or not. If you're not having a good day, that's cool too. I always drink this too aggressively, and it splashes back up in my face. Okay, what's next? Okay, so now we need these little round boys. And we need, okay, so then this one goes, why high? I think the better question is why not high? Oh, why high? Not why high, but like why high? I got you. It took me a second, but I got you. Okay, so we need 2 of them like this. So let me do that with the other one. Zoop, zoop, magoop. All right. How did you find us? Wait, do you know this person? Hello, Kevin Carl? That was just like so like the way you said it made it sound like you like. Do you guys know each other? Yeah, the last one. Okay, so now I take this one and this one goes here? What? Oh, I think it's like that. It's a little weird, but I think that's how it's supposed to go. Save game! Alright, take the screenshot! Take the screenshot! Screenshot! Thank you for the hydrate, TARDIS! Thank you for the hydrate! Oh, and a posture check. Alright, here. We're gonna do a little stretch. Oh my god, my like little neck thing is not enjoying my stretch. We'll do an arms out stretch, except this way I hit a wall. Okay, we're not doing very well with the stretching, but the posture is checked. Alright, then this one goes over here. I think this is how they're supposed to go. I'm a little confused, but I think that's what we're working with. Okay, now we do it on the other side. But these two little pieces go on slightly different so that it fits right, I guess. Ooh, that is all of the pieces in this set. So now this one goes here. And this one goes... which angle? There. Snap, crackle, pop my spine. Ah! Yeah, no, I've definitely snap, crackled, and popped some things that probably shouldn't snap, crackle, or pop. All right. There is the stand. And I think that's it. Whatcha? Oh, look, and it shows you how you can interchange them. You can just take off the leaves and change them out. Ta-da! Ooh. Keep on growing. Bonsai tree is never complete, but is instead an ongoing dynamic masterpiece. Once you have mastered the first two varieties, Lego Bonsai, we hope you will want to branch out and create your own individual versions of the perfect tree. That's awesome. We have created this gallery to inspire you in your future building. They cannot be built from the bricks included in the set. You know, that makes sense. All the elements you see here are Lego elements. Not all of them are still available in our assortment, so hunt up your old Lego sets and use whatever you find. Oh, this is so cute. I have to show you that. Okay, we're showing this camera. They're they're encouraging you to put new leaves onto the bonsai tree. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. That's so creative. Oh, there's more! Here, there's some more. And there's some more. Oh, this is so cool. Why is that one so mini? Somebody made a mini one. These are so cute. I love them. Oh wait, we were just talking about Bionicles. This one here, that's a bunch of Bionicle masks. Okay, wait, how do I get it so it doesn't glare? That's a bunch of Bionicle masks. Is that an aquarium bonsai? Yes, that one's an aquarium. That's so cool. And this one's just a bunch of little people. This is so adorable. I guess if I'm looking through this, I can go back to my just chatting so you guys can see it better. But there's that and those. Yeah, okay, what other cool things do they have in here? Yeah, an aquarium bonsai. That one's all spiky. That's kind of cool. Oh, and that's it. I want there to be more. Wait, but I want to show you guys these ones again. Because, this one is like eyeballs and stuff. That's awesome. And this one's got a little pirate. Oh, they're so cute. So are we doing them all? Right now I don't have any other Legos, so we can't really. Well, this has been fun. Let me just once again, I wanna revisit. And yes, for anyone who's confused, we did build the bonsai a week ago. And we just didn't finish the base, so now we finished the base, because it's fun. Oh, that was not graceful. It's fine. I wanted to revisit these. This is what we did today. Look at how good Appa turned out. I'm very proud of him. Is the VOD still up? I don't know. You'll have to check. Because the VODs do auto delete. But it's it's quite a ride if you want to watch it. So I actually don't know off the top of my head if the VOD's still up. You would have to check. I think they stay up for 2 weeks. So if it was 3 weeks ago, then maybe not. But I'm very proud of these. They turned out, I think, super well. So I hope you guys like them. And I hope you guys had fun. I thought this was a pretty fun little stream. Very fun. All right, well, once again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. You like the crafty streams? Awesome. Well, I'm glad you do. I enjoy crafting, so maybe I'll have to do some more. Yes, be fun. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, maybe we'll do some more crafting. You never know. I'm still working out things, But yeah, so I instinctively went to go tuck my hair behind my ear, but I realized that's not how Suki does it. Whatever, we're at the end of the stream anyway. But But yeah, I just want to really quickly just remind you guys, if you do want to leave some feedback, I will put it in the Discord, the link to the Google form, but it also is in my About Me. It's kind of subtle though, so that it's meant to be subtle, you know. But yeah, if you wanna leave some feedback, feel free to do that. I'd love to hear your opinions. Still need to add real fire to this cosplay. That would be a terrible idea. Have to get through the redemption list right now. Yeah, no, there's still a few more redemptions we gotta do, but we knocked off 2 today: the cosplay and the watercolor painting. So yeah, so I guess kind of looking forward. This Tuesday stream is probably gonna be normal. We're gonna be doing Time on Frog Island. Then the idea, well, oh man, baking stream is gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. I was gonna do Jackbox games on Thursday, but honestly, Disco Elysium is such a complicated game that I kind of feel like I don't want to like miss a week, or else I'm gonna forget everything that's happening. What is that emote? Hello, Kevin Carl. You've highlighted your message, but I don't know what it is. I'm mildly confused. It looks like a circle. But anywho, keep Disco to Thursday. Yeah, maybe we'll do some Jackbox games on Tuesday. And then we can have some Time on Frog Island. Or maybe we could do like a joint stream. Like, maybe. I don't think you have much left in the frog game. Really? I feel like I barely started. Maybe able to do both. That's fair. That's fair. We'll see how it goes. We might do a little bit of both. But anywho, I know PJ's put a couple of those simulator games in my Discord. The Discord. I guess I shouldn't say it's my Discord. It's all of our Discord. It's a group Discord. But if you guys have any other ideas for silly simulator games, that is one of the redemptions coming up. So make sure to put those in there if you have a simulator game you want me to try. Anything you'd like to see me play, you're welcome to put it in there. And I'll be choosing one when. Oh yeah, and also feel free to what's the word I'm looking for? Like other people's suggestions so that I know what everyone wants. And then I'll pick one. Yeah. All right. Quincy's Tavern is currently playing Stardew Valley. I really enjoy Quincy's Tavern as a streamer, so we're going to send the raid his way. Keyboard building stream soon? Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we're gonna be having a keyboard building stream pretty soon. All right, good night, everyone. Enjoy the raid, enjoy your evening, or if you're in a different time zone, enjoy whatever time of day it is. Good night, everybody. I hope you have sweet dreams and a wonderful Monday tomorrow. But yeah, enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody.